in training, okay? Because we train and we train hard so that when it's time to actually trade, we know what the hell we're doing.
You have now stumbled into AmericanDreamTrading.com, where we trade shares and options. I will show you about swing trading, long-term trading, dividend stocks, high-yield income stocks, covered calls, cash secure puts, diagonal and credit spreads, debit spreads. I will teach you everything there is to know about the entire market. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe I get paid to help all of you get paid. This is such a wild thing.
Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat and watch party. I'm your host, J&J Video Reacts, aka Dawn, and this is a stream that's been created by traders for traders to just kick back, relax, have fun, and talk about their day trading in the stock market, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We are American Dream Trading, which is a group that has been founded and is owned by Chad W. Christian, who is a 30-year stock market vet, and he is our coach and mentor, and he is our trainer. He teaches us how to get in trades, out of trades, and everything in the middle. All right, but we don't diddle in the middle. In the stream of this video, you will notice 3 links. The very first one pinned to the top of this live chat is the one to AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's right, AmericanDreamTrading.com. If you go there, you will be able to sign up for one of our many memberships. We've got premium memberships that are monthly, quarterly, and annual, and we've got a VIP membership that includes every service that we have to offer, which means you get hot stock picks, you get monthly workshop classes, you get one-on-one type style training every morning in a VIP room with the coach himself every morning, and you also get did I cover everything? Yeah, I think I covered everything. So, and you also get trading view indicators. Yes, that's right. Indicators that tell you basically when to get in and out of a trade like clockwork. They are meticulous. So join AmericanDreamTrading.com. If you are in this chat and you are not a part of American Dream Trading, you're missing out. You're missing out. You got to click the button to join, though. That's the only way you're going to get to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Welcome. Who is down in the chat? First and foremost, I'd like to thank Miranda. Girl, you are on point. And I don't know what was happening with the links earlier. I think I kind of know, but yeah, it definitely glitched out on you. But the last time I didn't answer because I'm like, okay, she's gaslighting me. They're there. They're there. I know they're there. But yeah, so I'm glad we worked that out. But thank you for always putting the links in the chat. I appreciate you. And we pinned American Dream Trading to the top. You will also notice that Miranda has been so gracious to put the Restream link in here. Why? Because we invite you to join the panel. That's right. If you have a story about a trade, if you'd like to share your trade with us, you are invited to come up here and talk about your wins. Tell us how you did it. Pull your trade up on the screen and we will look at it and examine how you won. If you lost, we'll do the same thing. Okay, we will figure out what went wrong, how it went wrong, why it went wrong, and make sure that you have a journal entry to show us, because we need to know that you're journaling these things. Journaling is important. If you don't know what you did, how do you know how to correct it? If you don't remember that you even did it, then you're going to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So bring your losses up here as well, and we can pick them apart and figure out what happened there. Okay. All right. Let's see who. Okay. Miranda came. We know Miranda's already here, baby. Miguel Lara. Miguel Lara is right under her. Always. We're not going to go there. American Dream Trading runs on DD. Am I talking about Dunkin' Donuts? No, I'm not. I'm talking about the one, the only Diesel Dan in the house. Welcome, Diesel Dan. Bubbles! What's going on, Bubbles? Look at you coming in all extra early. Bubbles? What did you do with the real Bubbles? Bubbles. Shout out to Bubbles. Bubbles is a frequent guest on the panel from time to time. She comes frequent, either it's frequent or it's time to time. Make up your mind on. Bubbles, come on up here tonight, girl. Come hang out with us. Oh, low battery. We can't be dying on the battery in the middle of the stream because I'm reading the roll call. We need to know who's here. You can't be dying. There we go. I thought you charged up already, phone. What the hell's going on? TJ! What is going on, my brother? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It wasn't, did he say it wasn't me? JP? Victoriano! I must always say that name that way because I love his accent. I love that name. That name is just, it just spills Italian. It just spills whatever. Okay, Victoriano. I love it. I love it. And he has also been coming up on the panel and sharing information with us that has been helpful to us all. And we love having you a part of the panel, Victoriano. Welcome. Mark McStee, what is going on? Uh-oh. He said 10 in here already and only 6 likes. He's already on top of it, guys. He is already on top of it. Welcome, Mark McSee. Man, he's like, push the like button. Guys, please push the like button. We don't want him hurting any kittens, okay? Timo, what's going on, Timo? Good to see you, my brother. I'm so glad that you made it. Rich, what's going on, dude? Welcome. DJ Vinny, thank you so much, my brother, for the kind words that you said earlier. I loved it. I felt that here, bro. I felt it here. DJ, we're both DJs. All right. Love you, man. Carolyn, chicken wraps. What is going on, honey? Welcome. I love saying your name. I love it. I love it. I live for it. Farah, we heard from Farah this morning in the pre-market. It was absolutely amazing. Her voice is just as beautiful as her name. Welcome, Farah. You're so, and thank you for the information on the Moringa guy thingy. Yes, I will definitely get in touch with him. I didn't get a chance to do it today, but I will try tomorrow for sure. But thank you again for that information. I can't wait to see what other Moringa items I can get. I already drink the powder on a daily basis, but there are seeds, there's bark, and if he can get me into that and even some seeds so that I can possibly grow one, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Farah. Jason, what's going on? Jay Willie T, what up? How you doing? Arlo! Holla! What's going on, Arlo? Arlo is the other moderator extraordinaire that is in here. Thank you. She also puts links up. There is also the link to the host tip jar, as you can see, sponsored by American Dream Trading. Thank you so much for putting that in there. Listen, here's the thing, okay? This is part of my income. So when I get tipped, it goes towards lights, groceries, things like that. So if there's no tips, I don't eat that night. I mean, hey, that's all I got to say. I'm not putting you on a guilt trip, hey, but it is part of the income. So, yes, I'm kidding. No, you're not obligated to tip. It's not. It is part of my income, but I do appreciate everyone who tips. Thank you so much for donating to the tip jar, and that link is also in the live chat, as well as if you're on the replay game, in the description of the video, it says host tip jar. Just click that link, and $2-3 times all of you guys is not much to you, but it means the world to me. So thank you so much in advance for the tips for tonight. Who else do we have down here? Brad James. What is going on, Brad James? Welcome, my brother. And I always say it, wherever ADT is, Brad James, there he be. Okay? Thank you. You are so appreciated, Brad. Who else is in here? What? Wait a minute. Just started. What's the first step? Okay. And is that Patrick? Because I'm digging. That's what threw me off at first. I'm digging the spelling of Patrick's there. Yeah, the first place you want to do is go to American Dream Trading's Discord. Actually, no, the very first place you want to do, very first thing you want to do is click the link that Miranda has posted that we have pinned to the top of this live chat. Go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. That is your entrance into how to start with this group. Okay, it'll get you access to our Discord. It'll get you access to the memberships that are available to you. I highly suggest the VIP membership because you're going to see some extra stuff like hot stock picks that you can buy separately, different things that you can get, monthly workshop classes. All of that's included with the VIP. And right now, normally it's $5,000. Right now it's half off. It's Christmas time, man. Coach has got a heart. So it's half off. Get it while you can. $2,500 covers you for the entire year. There are so many YouTubers out there that are charging you that on a monthly basis. This is the best group to be in. However, it's also the most cost effective. How does that work? We give out the most information and yet and still we're the least expensive. How does that work? Don't sleep it. Don't sleep it. I'm telling you, don't sleep it. Check out the rest of this YouTube channel when we're done with this live stream. Oh, almost 2,000 videos. Shout out to Carter. He is our full-time videographer. He puts all these YouTube videos on here. He kills it. And he's in college at the same time. Shout out to you, Carter. You rock, bro. And he does edits for our VIP recordings. Carter's just all over the place. He is awesome. And make sure you get into those playlists, watch those videos. We will be watching some here tonight. We always watch Carter's daily videos in here. So make sure that you go through when we're done and put a like on those and a comment. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love it, dude. That's the first place you should go. Todd McAllister, welcome. Jeffrey Zimmerman. Second night I've said that name. Welcome. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Come on up to the panel. Come hang out. Patrick, I got to talk to you about the spelling of that name. Come on up to the panel and talk to us. Tell us where you're from and what made you decide to join. All right, where else we got? What else? Scott Bennett. What's going on, Scott Bennett? Welcome. I've seen that name before. Christina. Hey, go hey! What's going on? Yeah. Let's see. All right, I think we've come to the end. Paula at the beach. Paula is at the beach, as am I. It's the best place to live, right? You can't beat it, right? Paula at the beach, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else we got? Who else is in the his house? Woohoo. M.A. Reed, what is going on? How are you, M.A. Reed? I have definitely seen that name from time to time. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, I think we got it. Arlo, thank you for the links, baby girl. Thank you for the links. All right, guys, listen. I had a good day in the market today. It was awesome. I traded SPY. I made 75% on SPY. Do you know how hard that is to do? I made $121 today on SPY. I do, however, have to put out publicly, Robinhood, you suck. Okay, sorry. This is not the opinion of Coach. I can't speak for him, but for me, I tried to get out of my trade when I was at $250 profit. Okay, I was up that high and was smart enough to try to at least shave or get out. You guys would not let me out of the trade. I still, however, finally ended up with a $121 profit. But Robinhood, you can't do that to people. It's highway robbery. You guys should be punished. Stop doing that to people. Anyway. But anyway, hopefully the rest of you guys made some money. Yes, I did use Coach's patented 2-minute EWO strategy, baby. Yes, I did. 2-minute EWO. As soon as the second candle was there. And there was a gentleman that asked a question earlier. And guys, I know you're in the backstage. I'm going to let you in just a second. There was a guy that asked a question today and he said, I'm confused. How is it that the 2-minute EWO sometimes falls, but we're not supposed to trade in the first half hour of the day? I wanted to answer that, but I'm like, nope. I'm gonna let Bruno take that. He's handling this right now. But let me also add to what Bruno said. Listen, there's two schools of thought here. If you admitted that you You're not good at scalping. Okay, with that being said, stay out of the first half hour. Stay out. I don't care if you miss that EWO entry. You're going to have to miss some EWO entries if you are not good at scalping and you are not good at chop, because that is what happens in the first half hour of the day. Chop. Did I say chop? Chop. Okay, that is what happens in the first half an hour of every day. Yes, this is me on grapes. That's what happens in the first. You don't want to mess with that. If you're not good at it, if you are, fine. Trade in the first half an hour. Get your first 2-minute EWO entry. First, I say first because there are more throughout the course of the day. Stop having FOMO. Okay, that's what that is. I'm missing the damn. No, that's FOMO is what that is. It's okay to come in late on a 2-minute EWO. Just understand that if you do, it is a scalp at that point. Okay. And if you are in a scalp, you should definitely know your support and resistance lines. You should know them anyway, but you should know your support and resistance lines, because if you jump in and it's a scalp and you have no idea where you are in the process, it could turn on you quickly, which people complain about. I think that gentleman's also, I get in and something, yeah, that's why. You get in and you don't know where you're at in the trade, and it reverses on you. So know your levels. Don't worry about missing those first couple of EWO candles if it's if it's starting a perfect 2-minute EWO, but it's within the first half hour and let me put the stipulation, and you're no good at chop, stay out of it. I don't want you to lose money. Coach doesn't want you to lose money. If you suck at chop, stay out of the first half an hour. And yes, that means suck it up, buttercup. You may have to miss the beginning of a 2-minute EWO entry. That's exactly what that means. Hate to be so in your face, but it's the truth. Deal with that, okay? Just deal with that. That's okay. Why? Because there are other stocks that may have a better EWO. If you're only playing the one, chances are each stock is going to give you at least 2, okay? At least 2. So get in the next one. Yes, am I supposed to wait and get? Yeah, you are. That's what you're supposed to do. Wait for the next one. If that means you miss it, if you want to take a chance and scalp after that first half hour and it settles down and it looks like it's going to be an all-day thing, get in it. But yeah, if you suck at chop, if you don't, go ahead and get in on that second candle as long as it's bigger than the first, all day long. Then you won't miss any. But don't let FOMO cause you to get into something that you know is going to eat you up. Okay, let's stop doing that. The definition of insanity is to keep doing the same shit over and over and expecting a different result. If you're getting eaten up by chop, but you're pissed because you missed a 2-minute EWO, you're gonna have to trade off. Either miss it or get eaten up by chop. It's that simple. So it's okay to miss that first few minutes. I have gotten in on the 4th or 5th candle several times because I said, hell no, I'm not good at chop. I have acknowledged that. I've put in enough screen time to know I suck at chop. I can't scalp. So I tried it. I can't do it. I thought I could. I can't do it. So 2-minute EWO all day long. That's where you live. That's where you breathe. 2-minute EWO. If you miss the first one, scalp the rest if it seems to be running after 10 o'clock. And if not, get in on the next one. So that's me for the day. All right, let me let Mark McSee in here. Let me let whoever else is in here. I can't tell who is that. I don't know. Mark McSee, what's
Great
going
show,
on?
everyone. Thanks for coming. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
What's going on?
What's going
is
on?
that DJ Vinny?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi,
gotta
honey.
get
I
me
didn't even have to look it up. I knew who you were.
I gotta
I'm
get
good,
some
man.
of them grapes. Look at that.
How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm on fruit right now. I'm doing good.
Hey, DJ Vinny, did you fill out a help ticket?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
I felt so.
Dude, Vinny, I did too. Mark, I did too. Oh my God. Dude, Coach was in your ass, and we all know you from here, but you know he
Mark,
did it out of love.
Mark,
yeah, if you know Coach, you would have got what's really going on.
I can. But he's sitting there telling me to do that, and I'm watching the candlestick's going up, and I'm looking, I'm counting the money, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't got time for this right now.
I love that you have that thick skin. I love that you have that thick, because I was like, oh my God, Coach, that's DJ Vinny. Coach, ouch. But it's Vinny. We
He's
like
trying to help.
him.
He's just trying to make
Yeah.
sure he got help. That's all.
He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass out.
Well,
of
the thing, my computer, it's probably old as dirt. So I don't know what's going on as far as why it won't, but I got a cable coming for a new monitor that I bought.
Okay.
So I'm hoping
Well, you probably just answered it because it's old as dirt. Maybe that's
Well, you're
why.
going to be a multimillionaire if you get an older than dirt system, because that's how all the other.
Well, they were sending me
all of them.
They were sending me all kind of things to do on the keyboard, to hit this, to try and screenshot. I'm like, dude, I don't think this computer's old. I don't think it's happening.
You sound like Nate with his phone. I don't know why my phone's not working. Nate, you got an iPhone -1. What the hell? Okay, dude, get a new phone. I was telling him that earlier. Get a new phone. So I know he was going to the store. We'll see.
What I was trying to tell you this morning, I know you could see me typing, but you couldn't talk to me. But what I did is I did that conversion on the Robinhood account and changed it to a cash account.
Okay, cool. You got it done.
So that was my first trade on a cash account using that 2-minute EWO. So every time he said, who's still in those EW, I heard you say you were, yeah. And I kept typing, me, send. It was crazy.
So you did it too? You stayed in it, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I stayed in and I got out. I got out and I played it on the way down and I played it on the way back up.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the day, now here's the question. On Robinhood, maybe one of you might be able to answer it. You have to finish trading by 3:30, correct?
Yes, they will kick you out.
Check this out. So at 3:30 or at 3 o'clock, I typed in the Discord. I said, look at all the buy orders. Well, all the buy orders were at 475. My last call was at 474, and I was waiting for it, and it kept going like where it started, or where we had it lined up this morning at the, what was it, 473.20 or something like that.
Yeah.
So bouncing around. And I was like, look, you either come up and collect or I'm out. So I got out at 3:30.
I was in it too.
Went back in 5 minutes later. It jumped up almost $1.25, and I was like, oh, Jesus.
I knew it. I freaking knew that was going to do that. Oh my God! Listen,
it's like they know that we're.
They know. Dude, I was waiting. I didn't get out until 3:15, and that's because I was fighting with it all day to get out of the last two, because I finally was able to get out of 3 of them with so I paid $32 for them each, right? I got 5 of them. So the first 3 I got out, it was $213, which meant if you divide that by 3, that was $71 a piece. I initially tried to get out of all 5 of them. I would have been $250 up. They wouldn't let me. I don't know what, it was glitching. So I said, okay, let's try the 3. It wouldn't do anything, even 1. I literally deleted the app, came back in, had to sign in, do a code, all this bullshit. And I finally get in and I sell 3 with them adding up to $71 each. Okay, I'm like, okay, I'm good. It still was $100 up there with the 2 left. So that meant I was averaging about $50 a piece. So I'm like, I'm still up. Okay, up, down. That's when the chop started. And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. I'm not losing out on these 2. So I literally stayed in there until 15:15. I was trying to get out. I was talking to Nate earlier, and I'm like, Dawn, take that green. Take that green. I was like, Nate, I'm not going out like that with $15. I at least need 50. So he's like, take the green. And I'm like, Nate, it's at 30. He's like, take the green. I said, Nate, it's at 52. Then it dropped again. It kept going up, down, up. 52, 15, 60, 12. I'm like, come on, man. I'm not going out in the
Yeah,
teens. I ended up going out with like freaking $4 up. I'm like, come on, man. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it was going to. I said, because this thing is going to run up at the end. I feel it. I'm going to get that money back. But Robinhood, I had to get out because Robinhood will kick you out at 3:30.
Yeah, I took an $8 loss on that one.
Woo! I got out green with all of them. I'm happy.
So
121
I
altogether.
went in late this morning just to check it out and see how it is. And in the back of my mind, I kept playing was the video that you played last night. And I was like, all right, we're going to watch for it. Well, I leaped as soon as that green started, as soon as that wave started. Second one in it. And I rode it, just like, and I kept in it. And when it dipped in the morning, I bought another one. So I had two of them.
Okay.
And that's when Coach said, who's in there with me? It's like, I am.
Yeah. So which video are you talking about particularly? Because we played a couple of them.
It was the EWO. It was the older one.
Was it the 5-star trade?
I think it was the one with Jimmy. The one where Jimmy first came. He made a mistake buying 100 instead of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm old.
Wow, that thing is so awesome. You know something though, while we're on the subject of that, there was somebody that called in this morning that mentioned, hey, do we have to wait for it to be a 5-star trade? And Coach said, no, we don't. Let me clarify. When we play that video, that's not saying that that's the only trade you can take, right? I don't want you guys to think that we're telling you to only take 5-star trades. If you're brand new and you don't have any direction or instruction or don't know that maybe it's a little under VWAP, but I know that it already broke the pre-market setup so I can get it. If you don't know some of the little nuances, then yes, you should wait for the 5 stars to check off because those are considered training wheels for you. When you've had it in as much screen time as I have, Mark has, some of the other moderators, other people down in the chat have had, you know there are things that you can do that may be missing, but you can get in and most likely you're going to make out. So, yeah, no, you don't have to absolutely wait for a 5-star trade, all 5 stars, but you should at least wait. Like if you're doing a 2 minute, I'll be damned. Yes, that second candle definitely needs to be bigger. And if it's small, it should be over 2 hours.
That's what this morning was. That was a 6-star right at the open. And I remembered that. And I was like, oh, shit. So I hopped on it.
And I was like, okay, Dawn, you know what? And position size. Position size is huge. Those contracts were only $32. So I could get 5 of them. So I'm going up by 5, 10, 15, 20. When you get one contract, it goes up by $1. Or it goes up by $2. So it behooves you to get a few contracts because that's how your money is going to add up and your percentage is going to add up. But you can't do that if you're trying to buy $10, $100 contracts. What kind of home run are you trying to hit? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to buy 10 contracts, buy 10 $30 contracts. It hurts a lot less, okay? And it adds up just as quickly.
Well, it doesn't hurt as long as you're on the wave.
Yeah, man. If you're going the right way,
you ride that 2-minute wave, you're golden on the 2 minute.
Yeah. If the market's telling you something different, get the hell out of there. You know?
Right.
Mark, how'd you do today, honey?
Did you see where they went? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you see where in the afternoon, you know how we always go by the second candlestick? Yeah. Well, the first one was a little big. The second one was underneath, and I was almost getting ready to pull the trigger, and I blew my screen up, and I was like, "Oh shit! Wait a minute!" And I left it alone, and then it like trickled back and forth and went down a little bit because I was hitting it for a call, and I was like, I almost jumped the gun.
Oh my God! You know my favorite part when I was considering getting out, but it was still above VWAP, and Coach was like, "Hey, listen. I know it's sitting right at VWAP, but don't get in that put. Don't you guys think about getting in that put. I would not give up on those calls." And when that thing started flying up, he was like, "How many lives did I save?" I'm like, me!
I did too, because the old me, I'd have triggered and sold. I'd have been gone and lost it.
Yeah, man. You know, I get in my days where I'm skittish. I have diamond hands some days, and some days I'm like, I'm getting the hell out. And today
Right.
I'm like, coach, it's and he's like, don't give up on the call. And I'm like, okay, all right, you know what? Put your phone down, go, and started going back up. I'm like, yes, coach, thank you, bro.
I told you
Thank you.
it's something therapeutic about his. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Listen to the sound of my. It's great. I love it.
That's funny too. In the free market, he was like, I keep telling you the same stuff over and over, and you keep not listening to me. And I'm like, okay, all right. And it's like, and then I kind of got this little smile on my face because I'm like, wow, he's talking straight to my ass. And he
Right.
giggled right after I smiled, almost like he was in the
Right.
room, like, yeah, I'm talking to you.
Right.
You know? Oh man, coach is crazy. I love that Santa hat, Mark.
Well, DJ's got one now too.
I had to get festive too.
Oh, look at you! You got one too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm the only one with no Santa hat. I've got a Reagan
Right.
Santa hat somewhere. I have to dig it out.
Yeah,
See,
what you could use that hat for.
Oh my God, coach! Marketing idea. Marketing idea. Santa hats with the emblem, dude. Santa hats with the logo.
There you have it. There you go.
Next year we're golden, right? Please.
So DJ, are you sold on the EWO now that you've tried it out real first time?
Oh hell yeah! Especially on a cash
easier,
account. Especially on a cash account where it doesn't cost me $100 a contract. It costs, like Dawn said, you $30, $14, whatever.
Yep.
How long did it take them to convert your cash? Because I remember you talked to us about that a couple weeks ago.
The only thing that was a holdup was I had other stocks that I had sold the same day that I switched. So that money takes 2 days to come back to you, where the option is just 1 day. So like I got another $900 some that comes back to me tomorrow morning.
Wow. Cool.
So look out.
I'm glad you kind of got it though, because now you're not restricted by the I know, right? You got money to burn, baby. You're not restricted.
Now, if I could get into the Zoom, I'd be golden. If I could get into the Zoom, I'd be golden.
Oh my God, you're still not in there, dude?
No, I told you I'm having troubles getting into it. I get the dark screen with the little circle and it's spinning like it's getting ready to load. But it doesn't do anything.
Coach,
yeah, you could use your phone or anything else. But anyway, you filled out a help ticket, so they'll get you fixed. Right?
Yeah, but I looked on my phone. Where the Discord's on my phone, and I didn't see the Zoom on there. I didn't see it on my phone.
You gotta go to VIP Zoom and just click on the link, and it'll pop it up if you have it installed on your phone, or your iPad, or your laptop, or your desktop.
This is cracking me up. You should be on the Discord, not on the chat.
Well, the link is in the Discord. When you click on that opens up all the other programs.
Right.
So, yeah,
I'll get there
today. I did. Well, I wait because I don't jump in at 10, as you know, till 10.
Yep.
In the meantime, I was just surfing, and I come across the firm, and it popped. I'm like, holy cow! And I looked at Bazinga real quick, and it said, they signed a deal, so now you can buy now and pay later when buying your groceries and clothing at Walmart. But that sounds like a great idea. Let's finance our groceries. And at the self-checkout. So anyway, they signed a big deal with Walmart for that. So I'm like, man, that's going to take off. And before I could say anything, it was already gone. And I'm like, I jumped in and then I hurried up and called it out. And it just took off. And I did 54% on that trade. I only did a few contracts because I wasn't familiar with the firm, and I was jumping in on the takeoff because that news had just hit, and I was already like 2 minutes behind on the news. So I jumped on that, called that out real quick, and then rode that pony till it pulled back and died for a while because I wasn't real familiar with the firm, and like I don't trade anything unless I chart it ahead of time. Well, I didn't have time to chart that one. I could just see where that was going. It had the news, and had the volume, it had everything that it needed, so I just jumped on it. But as soon as it was a scalp. It wasn't an EWO play. It was a scalp, pure scalp. So I took my profits up at the top. As soon as I pulled back a little bit, I took my profit. And it went higher late all day long, but off and on, went up and down, up and down. Then I did the Qs, first Qs at like, I don't know, 10-ish. Got stopped out on that for zero profit, zero loss.
Right.
Importantly.
Did you get the CGen? Did you get that CGen or
that?
whatever it was?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't play that one. We were looking at that.
Yeah, that was good pay. That was good pair.
Yeah, that was. Then I waited. I think I waited till it was after lunch. I think I can't remember. I didn't. Or it wasn't even that long. I think. Anyway, I played the next EWO when I had a chance. The Qs hit that one for like 32%, and I thought I was done. I'm like, I was sitting here looking up something on the computer, and I'm like, well, let's see what the market's doing now. Well, here and then I seen it's like, was it 130-ish? Things were starting to switch around a little bit, and I seen Netflix hit its first green EWO because I got it right here, and I haven't played Netflix forever. Then I seen, the other ones are all starting to go up, so maybe market's switching a little bit, So as soon as I seen it, second, I mean, it started taking off, but I still waited for the EWO to form. So I jumped in on that one, and I did like 3 contracts on that and made 23% on that. So that wasn't planned either, but so I did. I mean, I didn't make as much money as yesterday, but I still did pretty good. So. Like I said, I didn't lose any money. Made 54% on one, 32 on another, and 23% on the other. So it was pretty good. It was kind of a long day for the kind of money that I had, but
don't you hate that?
It felt like a long day.
Yeah,
it takes all day.
You don't ever want to divide your you don't want to ever divide your earnings by how many hours you spent on mine.
Oh no!
When you find out some days you're working for minimum wage, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, and then some days you make days you're making surgeon's pay.
Yeah, I didn't make minimum wage. I still made more money than most people make in their job in one day. So
that's all that matters, Mark.
That's a great.
It's not. It's space hits. It's not how much dollars. It's day-to-day growth. So
I was happy with that.
And it just proves my theory that if you buy a 10-pack of Uncrustables, you'll be green every day.
That is not it.
Is that
what it is?
Tell us
all I can say is I've never owned Uncrustables in my life.
Crustables don't have nothing to do with it.
I bought Uncrustables and I've been green every single day since buying Uncrustables.
See, that's not it at all. It's either like VIP, coaches training, discipline.
Yeah, that has a little bit to do with it too.
I can tell you, it's not the Crustable fan. I'm just saying.
And we got.
So how'd you make out today?
Where it is outside.
I did all right.
You did what?
I said I did all right. It was a regular day. I ain't doing nothing spectacular.
Every day is spectacular.
What I want to know is why Cup and Handle still not in the damn zone. Why is it so hard for you to make the ticket and just want to walk him through it right now? Do you have the discard up? I mean, it's not rocket scientist to get into the zone. Like, you know what I mean? I took a week off, came back, and you still ain't figured the Zoom out. He went from a regular account to a cash account, but he not in the Zoom. What's going on? It was Thanksgiving when I met you. Now it's Christmas, and you still haven't been in the Zoom.
I feel like we're watching Seinfeld. What is the deal with these Zoom guys?
To come on here and talk about he ain't been in the Zoom. Come on, man. That is your fault.
What kind of genius is coming into the Zoom calls?
Guys, give it up for our latest moderator, Ted, our newest moderator. Congratulations, my brother. What the hell is that on your head, dude?
I was about to say.
It's Canadian bacon hat.
It's my cousin Eddie hat.
You look at the Grand Poobah off the Flintstones. What is going on with that
shitter's full, man.
Canadian bacon. John
Wow.
Kennedy. Hey. I thought of when I first saw it.
He's got the Netflix background.
Think of Cousin Eddie, and remember, was that out with the hat
Munsters?
on
Yeah.
and the robe?
Hey, Ted F had a phenomenal day, didn't
And I
What the
wasn't.
hell happened?
You weren't even in it. Somebody else called it out.
Everybody
I heard
keeps
it.
slamming you for that
Yeah.
ALF thing, man. That's what you
No,
get
I'm
for
being
burying
serious.
it in everybody's minds and then dipping out, and it's running on you. That's
Well,
crazy.
this is a lesson, isn't it? You know,
It
when
is.
you think that you found the top, you didn't.
Right.
And
Why is
It
it
can go
I-
higher and higher.
I've been there. I've
you
been
know,
there. Jump out and it blows up. So
and
yeah,
the
it
thing
happens.
is, I should have just stayed in, because once you're up, in the 200%, the theta decay doesn't really impact you as much, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
From a percentage perspective.
Yeah,
It's
but
still
you
the
don't
same
know what's
$200
going to happen
or whatever.
news-wise.
Yeah,
News
that's
is
the
bad
only
overnight.
reason I stayed in that CCCC for the couple of days I did. I was freaking up 2-3 times what I paid for. Why get
Yeah.
out of it? It could have turned
Right.
around at any time during that. So, and it
And
was
then when
shared.
affected you.
Yeah. So I didn't even have theta to worry about any as well. So yeah, why
You
not?
have no theta
Yeah.
with the shares. You're just
Yeah.
And then it went up today too, didn't it?
Yeah. But that's okay. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
whatever
Ted,
it was.
you've been so abundant lately. So the cool thing is it'd been different if all of that hadn't happened and then you still kind of missed out on some FOMO with but you have been killing it. So you're all good, bro.
thank you. But
Like
I mean,
you missed
if
that
you
elf
look at
profit.
it, you're really literally only $38 away from doubling a stock. I mean, and by the way, Elf was running.
Arlo, leave me alone. I don't know. I hear you. I hear you in my head. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Go ahead.
What
Ted.
Arlo said.
Nothing. I can hear Arlo in my head just saying some crazy shit right now.
Hey, I tell you something else that had
year
a
to
phenomenal
date.
day.
If you look at year to date for Elf,
It's up there. It
up
is.
175%.
Oh
If
my
you look
God.
at Elf over 1 year, 183%. Well, that makes sense. 5 years, guess what the percentage is? 1,735%.
Wow, dude.
I was
Yeah,
late
tough.
to that Elf party, but I tell you what,
You're never too late with them
they
numbers.
keep growing, man.
Hey, I
And
tell you
can always
something
be
else
back
that went
in.
up
because
today.
their market cap is 8.4 billion. If you look at their financials, they are doing
Better than that. Ain't they
yeah.
competition
Look,
now?
they're doing about a
I don't
billion
know
in
about
revenue.
the competition. I just found out about it through you. I mean, I only know about them because you've been talking.
So if they're doing a
What
billion in
Don
revenue.
laughing at?
They're making great profits. A case could be made that there's still room for them to grow. I
It
just thought
is.
that.
The way that thing going up. That's for real.
I mean, they're just eight times revenue. And if you agree that they'll probably double next year, then future revenue they're just 4x.
Hey, the numbers don't lie.
Numbers
Hey.
don't lie.
Ted, you got Caterpillar? It went up today too.
Yeah, I do have some Caterpillar.
Yeah, it went up. They went up. They almost 300 now. They might have made it. I
Wow.
don't know if they made it to 300. I know they were 290 something.
I remember, Sergio was the one that introduced me to Caterpillar because he was such a Caterpillar hound.
Mhm.
And
Ted,
I
there's a
remember,
comment.
oh, what's the comment?
Ted, what's the matter? Ted can't afford indoor heat, so is he visiting coach?
I'm in Coach's basement, so
Yeah, you
you
need on
already
that.
heard about the situation there.
Coach still doesn't have heat. Nobody can fix it.
I thought he got it fixed though.
No, the guy came today, still couldn't fix it.
Don't you have a fireplace?
Yeah, the
Must be
ADT
surrounded by morons down there.
He's got a fireplace, don't he?
Oh,
Well, he's got his own space heater now too.
Mhm.
Oh,
I can vouch. Ted is not Coach's brother. I can't tell you how I know, but he has cash after me, and it doesn't match up. So let's put it that way. So He's not his brother. Unless you were adopted, maybe at birth or something, and got a
Brothers by different
name.
mothers.
Yeah,
They could have same dad.
Yeah, brothers from another mother.
I mean, come on now. There's too many similarities. And you can put any name you want on Cash App. I know you can change that last name. Come on now.
Yes, Bubbles, we're stepbrothers. And now that he has this house, we've got lots of room for adventures.
No, you know Ted is not about to give you his real name. We know him for like a year now, and we still
Yeah, but
don't
you know what though? To have a Cash App, you got to give him ID, I think. So.
Okay, Tebow wants to know my trades today. I went in on Tesla Shackalicious, and rode that up and down and all around. I should have gotten out earlier, but I got out. I was up a little over 5, I think, by the end of the day.
Good.
I was in on what's that noise?
My Geico pig alarm saying I gotta leave. I gotta go to the rehearsal.
Oh man! That's right. It's Tuesday.
Pigs get slaughtered.
Tuesday night.
Rehearsal. What are you? Are you in a band?
Mark, we need to jam, Mark.
Yeah.
I want to jam out.
Did I get into a feed of maybe that was yours? Maybe the algorithm knows that we're connected somehow.
I don't know what.
Because I think I saw your band.
I have a stop question.
Some sort of Instagram.
I'm not on Instagram.
Are you on TikTok?
I have a stop question.
Yeah, I have one.
Okay, so that could be.
Okay, hold on. Is it what's up? What question?
Go ahead.
Why does Apple, when you go to trade their options, are they like 2 days out?
They're not.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're 1 week off. They're 1 week options.
Huh?
2 days out.
They're 1 week
They're 1
options.
week.
You're on the second day of the week. That's why.
Chris, I'm 60.
Okay.
You're used to buying like SPY, which is same day.
Yeah.
Almost every other company, most companies are 1 week options. They start on Monday and they expire on Fridays.
Good to know.
So
Thank you, Mark.
You were trading on Tuesday, so it's actually the second day of the contract. Yes.
Okay. That's cool.
So they're 5-day contracts, most of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Q's
Thank
are
you.
SPY, is it? SPY is the same day. Q's the same day. I'm sure there's others, but that's only two I'm aware of. Top of my head, but
Right. Yeah, because I was going to do a play on Apple today, and I was like, wait a minute, today's the 19th. What is this, 22nd?
Well, it's better.
You've
It just
never
means
seen
you
that?
got more time. You got more time for decay and everything. So you're still not still not supposed to hold them overnight unless you're buying 90 days or more out, though.
Right.
Even
Yeah,
on
but how
week
would you-
contracts.
How would you play that?
You
just
can
play it
still
like
play
a
it the
single-
same day.
You just play like it's the same day. It just doesn't
So
decay
based
as
off-
fast. So you're actually better off because you can hold it, run it clear up to the end of the day and not have to worry about the theta decay and the grease decaying on you.
So you still using the EWO as far as your entry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You just
Okay.
treat it. Yep.
Okay.
It's just a longer contract. That's all. That's all it is.
Okay.
So they
Thank
spread
you.
the decay out over the entire week. Now every day,
Right.
like tomorrow, you'll be buying. Let's just say it's the same price. You would buy the same strike price, and it would just be on this third day, of it. So
But
Okay.
if you plan on
Yeah, I
holding
never
overnight,
checked.
go out 90 days.
right.
Go out 90 days.
Right.
So don't hit good for today. Just put 90 days out.
No.
No.
If
If you trade Apple or one of those that's a week long, if you want to hold
Right.
it past that same day, and it's like, you know what? I think this got more in its tank. I'm going to hold it overnight. Don't ever do that, because if you do that, the theta decay is still so fresh that it will eat. Anything can happen overnight. So if you're going to do that,
stick to
coach
SPY.
recommends you're going to, but buy it 90 days out. It's
Yeah.
more expensive, but at least
I
you buy
gotcha.
time that way. Yeah.
Because every time you hold something overnight, it automatically loses 15%, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Right.
that'll just be setting yourself up. That's the whole reason behind switching to the cash. You don't want to set yourself up for failure, right? So if
Right.
you just hold
Right, like I was
that's
doing
gonna be
before.
going against you for no reason. Right.
Like I was doing before,
Yeah.
Ralph. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what made it harder on you, you know. So
Yeah, now I can buy 3 of them instead of 1 of them.
right. So if you want
Right.
to, yeah, and see that's better too because you can shave some off.
Yeah,
You go in with
exactly.
one, it puts pressure on you. So
Right.
Guys, let's take a quick moment to go over coach's rules. Okay, before we go into anything, don't forget, if you are brand new, don't use real money. Always go in a paper trading account and use a simulator and do it that way. First rule, no more than 1 to 3% loss on complete total entire account. Okay, that if you don't have any money, how can you trade? So don't blow your accounts, not even a paper trade, because if you blow it in paper trade, you'll blow it in real life. Rule number 2, do not have more than 2 red days in a row. Don't be this guy. Okay, if that's you, then you need to stop trading and start training. All right, ASAP. Don't have more than 2 red days. It'll just keep perpetuating. Rule number 3, if you're not a master trader, you should not be scalping. You should be using Coach's 2-minute EWO strategy, which is a longer trade. It teaches you a good entry point, which is the hardest part of trading, and how to hold on to a winner. So make sure you use the 2-minute EWO. Rule number 4, if you are trading more than 1 to 5 times a day, you got problems. You got problems, right? You got problems because you're going to end up revenge trading, right, Mark?
That's right. Now that you're putting your entire account at risk more often.
Yep.
It's like roulette. It's like Russian roulette. You're just spinning the revolver around more, and one of them times it's going to go off.
So don't trade more than 1 to 5 times a day. Rule number 5, position size. All right. Smaller position sizes offer greater reward with less risk. We all talked about that a few minutes ago when I told you guys that I got in $35 contracts on SPY. I was able to increase my load because it was a small position size and it didn't make me nervous. When I got to the top, I got rid of 3 of them. $35 a contract. I'm not going to scream about that. Okay, set a stop loss in there like we're going to talk about in a minute, and you're fine. Risk management is the key. Rule number 6, if you are not familiar with options, don't mess with them. Trade shares and shares only. You can scalp shares like Nate does meticulously, and you can also use a 2-minute EWO on shares. You don't have to trade options. Okay, and the last one is make sure that you are always using your stops. There be the rules. Abide by them. You will not only make money, but you will save the money that you make.
Train more and trade less.
That's it.
Hey, I have a problem.
We know.
Yeah, well, that one I take medicine for.
That's the first.
Right.
I just recently updated up the amount. We have 63 watching, but only 46 shares. Why don't they like Ralph? Why don't people like Ralph? Why can you not hit the like button?
I don't know.
I don't know why they don't like me.
The poor Ralph catches hell, boy.
It don't
Guys,
matter if they like
what
me
is
or not.
happening? Look at right
Well,
here on the screen. Look at the screen. Look at what it's saying. Read the words. Like the video. Share the content. And subscribe. Oh, by the way, Coach is at 9,100 subscribers.
all right, that part's good.
Okay,
What I
9,100.
wanna know-
Try to get him to 10,000. We only got 900 to go. Go, Mark.
I got another question.
What's up?
How can these people trade $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 worth of stock every day, but they can't hit a like button?
I don't know, man.
Which is
Their
more
fingers are
complicated,
tired.
trading,
It's frustrating.
or tapping a like button?
Their fingers are tired.
Please tap the like
Come
button,
on.
guys. It helps
All
the
right,
algorithm
all
and
right. Now
moves
you
it
got it.
through.
Now you done
Okay.
it. Now you
Break
done
out the kittens. Break out the kittens, Mark.
I know.
Keep going. Carry on. I may have deleted it.
Oh damn! It won't make. It won't let
Okay.
me
Well,
like
I
2
tell you
times.
what. In the meantime, we're gonna take a look at what our fearless leader looks like while he is in action. check a look at this commercial, and don't forget to go to American Dream Trading to get into the VIP membership. Go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. The link is pinned to the top of this chat. If you do that, you will get the VIP membership, as you saw in that video, for only $2,500. Right now, it is a $5,000 product. You will get it for $2,500. Also, you can type in the code Christmas, and you will get $250 off of your month if you go with the monthly premium. We also have quarterly premium and yearly premium. So, but the VIP is the best. Absolutely.
The best.
What are you cooking there, DJ? That looks delicious.
Shepherd's pie.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
That's
The
through
mashed
the
potatoes.
hello.
I knew she been eating meat. I knew it.
I have not been eating pork. You can
Y'all
make
heard
it
it.
pork.
Y'all heard
We've
me
We've been
say
doing the Hello Fresh.
I knew it. I just knew it.
You can make it with Beyond Meat.
I just knew
Ralph.
it.
Beyond Meat.
Yeah,
You just want me to eat meat so bad. Why? Hey, we're gonna leave that alone. Actually,
Yeah, we won't go there today.
we're gonna
In the
leave
Christmas
that
Moving
alone.
along. Moving along.
In the Christmas
Moving along.
spirit.
I feel really bad. I don't have a Christmas hat on. I mean, you guys are really making me feel bad about it.
what were you thinking,
we
Dawn?
We did.
I
We
don't
did
know.
have a. We did have a comment about somebody did trade the QQQs with and they was having a little trouble. It was choppy today for the Qs.
Yeah, it was.
Matter of fact, I didn't write them all day either. I was in and out. But it is on those stocks that are ETFs that follow other underlying stocks. It's a good thing. I've said it before, to have at least a few of the other underlying stock charts up so you can see what they're doing. So whenever, like with the Qs, when Amazon, Apple, or Microsoft starts moving one way or the other, the Qs are generally going to go that way too. Problem was today,
Yeah,
one was down, the other one was up, so you actually had to look at the whole package, because it wasn't just a cut and dry one today in the Qs. It was choppy because of it. So
I like the way you
but,
said
that
that.
let me
helps.
guess.
But that does help. What?
They got stopped out during the shift change.
A little bit after, yeah. One did.
That's what they. No, I'm talking about not yours. The person that asked the question. I think.
Oh, that I don't know.
I
They just
think-
traded for the first time. The Qs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they're
I
learning.
got tips, everybody. I got tips. I got 2 tips. One from Jeffrey Zimmerman and one from Diesel Dan. Thank you, guys.
Shout out.
I appreciate
I
it
got
so
a
much.
tip for you.
Diesel.
I got a tip
I
for you.
don't want it. I don't want it. Let it go. I don't know what it is, but coming from you, it's going to be ignorant. I don't want it.
The family show, Mark.
I was going to share a winning stock for tomorrow with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
okay.
I'm sure.
Is it Smuckers?
Thank you, guys.
Crustables,
Brought to you
baby.
by Uncrustables. Hey, you never know. JM Smuckers might start listening to this feed. You never know. They could
Yeah,
be
right.
an official sponsor.
Right. They could go parabolic tomorrow.
Well, that could actually
Yeah.
be a good idea.
Yeah.
These
They had
things
good
do
earnings
that.
last week or week before.
I don't
Products are
understand. It's
delicious.
hard to not have. It's hard not to have good earnings if you're selling food.
Oh yeah.
How
I had
do
a
you
guy.
do that?
I had a guy tell me when I was in high school. Actually, it was one of my friend's father. He worked in the grocery store. He said, "Get a job in the food business and never be unemployed." And that's more true than you can imagine.
Yep.
People got to eat.
I went
So
into
here's the only thing-
manufacturing and was unemployed 4 times. Got laid off 4 times, and probably
was-
if I'd have stayed where he was at, I would have. Well, if I never worked there, but if I had, I probably worked there all my life.
Guys, don't.
The best advice I ever got.
I have got
from-
to go to the little girls' room. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. Talk amongst
The,
yourselves.
the best advice
Inmates
I
are
ever
running
got
prison.
was from Mark,
Go ahead.
the best advice I ever got was from Jim Cramer, and that was the first time that he was ever right in his life. And that was in 2008 when the market was crashing. And I was sitting at my desk and I'm freaking out. He said, if you can't roll it, smoke it, or eat it, don't invest in it.
There you go.
Hey, people give.
Yeah, this is the same guy that said Facebook would be $5 stock.
You don't need an iPhone, but you do need to eat.
Yeah.
You know. Well, we think
Yep.
we need an iPhone. I
That's
think
very
it's
good
not.
logic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
he told me that. I've never forgotten
is.
that. He said if you get a job in the food industry, you know, whether it's a
All right,
grocery
dog.
store or making food or whatever it is, you'll never be unemployed.
That's right.
Always.
Well, you know what the good news is, if you think about it, marijuana is all three.
Right.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't have been able to get a job in that legally back then.
I'm just talking
It's
about
not recently
investment.
becoming.
Invest in cannabis because you can roll it, smoke it, and eat it.
Yeah, now you can.
Too many players, though. Too many players.
Who that is just come in the room down there? TJ, that's TJ. Turn the camera on. Who is that?
TJ.
Yeah, it did. I don't know what it is.
So small.
I don't know what happened. Hold on. Y'all hear me?
Yes,
We
sir.
can hear you, but we can't.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Let me see what I do with the camera.
And turn the keyboard volume down.
I'm working on
Yeah,
it.
I got a different keyboard. I'm using
Hard
my
to believe he's a
phone.
tech guy. Oh, look at that.
It keeps going off and
know-
on.
You know,
we
you have
can't
to hold
Who's
it
is
back
that?
a little bit. You have to hold it back a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Who was that, Mark?
Hold it back by your face. There
Was
you
that
go.
Mark?
Mark Mancini.
Well, it could be either one
Nice.
of us,
Oh,
actually.
Mark. Sorry, Mark McSee.
Yeah. Yeah, right now it could be either one of us.
That's the Grinch.
I'm working on it, man.
Good artist.
That's cool.
Hard to believe the tech guy can't figure out how to turn his camera on.
I don't
I
know.
figured it
Yeah,
out.
I
really,
know.
TJ. Did you get hacked?
Do
Probably.
you have to click a link to turn it on?
No, it's
No, you
on.
just
I don't know what it's doing. Let me see.
Here, everybody hit your screen. Maybe that will make it.
Yeah, give it a tap.
See,
Little
y'all
tappy,
gave me
tappy.
hell about.
It came up and asked to use it.
And
It-
a
the little
technical
lights on.
genius can't get it.
Just sometimes easier just to leave and come back in.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking.
Yeah, that's
if
what I
traded.
had to
I
do.
also traded Netflix. Oh, that's not right. I have a newer one that has Amazon. I have Amazon. I did Amazon today. EOST, NVIDIA.
What is that,
Intel.
Tio? What is that toast? I heard you mention that.
It's a restaurant ordering app.
Oh,
So
food seems to be the theme of the day.
What,
All right.
what ended up happening with Nvidia? Did they drop or they went?
so it's really restaurant management, but so these restaurants are able to manage their ordering of food through their online system. But the
Oh, we're talking about toast. I'm like, what?
toast, yeah, but they extend out to the customer, so you can also order online.
Oh,
But it's a whole ERP system or what?
Yeah, it's kind of like a restaurant ERP. Great way to describe it.
Gotta love them ERPs. I remember when I used those in manufacturing when they first came out. Oh my God, was there a lot to learn. But once they got the bugs worked out of them over the years, it really made it. It really
So,
helped.
I mean, there are people that think that DoorDash is the only way that people are going to order at a restaurant, but you got pizza places that they have their own drivers to manage, and Toast helps manage that as well.
I just can't grasp the whole I'm too lazy to get in my car and drive a few minutes to go pick up my food thing. I'd rather pay somebody $20 to do it. I just can't I still can't wrap my head around that.
I
Well,
can't
you know
believe
what?
people pay for that.
I live in a rural area. There is no DoorDash. There is no
Right.
It's big in the
Uber, Lyft,
city.
or none of that. Yeah, the big cities. I mean, I can understand it, I guess, if you're fighting traffic, I guess, in a major city.
In LA, my daughter went to UCLA, and they've got robots that deliver the.
Oh, I seen that on TV. You talking about the little
Really?
square thing? It's like an oven on wheels or something.
Yeah,
I seen that.
Keep-
Yeah, I
keeps
saw
the
that.
food warm and it delivers it. and you go down there and you show the phone and it scans it and opens up the door for you, and you've got your food.
Oh
I
wow!
just can't see paying $20
living.
extra for $5.
Jen and I made a living for 12 years on that very thing, Mark. I had my
I know.
headset on. I still heard you.
Yeah.
I'm like, people are lazy, and we are getting paid forever because of that. They don't feel like going out. They didn't feel like going out years ago. They don't feel like going out now. That is a billion-dollar business. And I'm so pissed that we didn't have the investors that DoorDash college kids had, because we would have been DoorDash. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That is a good business model, man.
It's called convenience, not lazy. It's not lazy. It's convenience. People will pay for convenience.
Yes, they
Well,
do.
listen to this.
Yeah.
Think about this.
Look at 7-Eleven.
At least 20% of our population is not able to go out and get their own food. They're elderly.
That was our selling point to a lot of the restaurants. Well, I'm not going to give you a percentage because people come get my food. No, not everybody comes and get your food, because if that were the case, Domino's would not be the giant that they are.
That's right.
I'm trying to take some of Domino's market share and give it to you. They would love to have your Chinese food. They don't always want pizza, but you don't deliver. That's where I come in. Okay. I will bridge the gap between you and that customer that will not come to your restaurant, and they are out there. So,
and, I'm not excited about getting older, but I am very happy
to sign up for DoorDash. Shit.
That was my sales pitch, man.
Also, food quality, Don.
Yeah.
Food quality. If they got good quality food, people will pay that money.
Yeah, we had the right bag, so we made sure we got it to them in the same way that it came out of that restaurant. It's hot.
That's right.
As fresh as possibly. There you go. We took pride in that.
This is a good time to be an elderly person in America, because you're going to have the ability. First of all, you're going to have like a self-driving car that can come and pick you up and take you to your kids, or take you, places that you wouldn't have done on your own. My stepmother is 84, 85 years old. And, she now has the ability, she doesn't want to drive. She's afraid of driving. This is a great opportunity for these people to get out into the world and enjoy their lives.
Absolutely.
And DoorDash
I'm too cheap to pay for a pizza delivery. I'll go drive the 5 miles to pick it up.
Yes, you would not have been our customer. Right. You would not have been our customer. Something would have had to go wrong with your car for you to use our service, and there were plenty of them out there too.
Oh, I know. I live in a totally different environment. I live in a rural area where these things don't even exist. I'm sure there's probably people who do DoorDash around here, but I guarantee you they're probably spending more in gas than they are getting in tips. You know what I mean?
Right.
In fact,
to get it to you.
Our Pizza Hut, they don't use delivery drivers. I guess nobody. They use them. DoorDash.
Drones?
No, they use DoorDash and whoever else. They don't have their own drivers.
They don't have to pay that extra employee. Right. That's why.
Our Pizza Hut doesn't have a delivery period. They don't even deliver.
Right. Cuts down on the overhead.
Yeah.
Our Pizza Hut don't even deliver. It's not an option.
Oh my God! Every now and then we'd get an order for a place that did deliver, like a Pizza Hut or a Domino's. People would ask us to go get Domino's sometimes, because
we
saw them and they were.
Remember Domino's?
We saw that
fresh delivery within 30-minute guarantee.
Yes,
I remember that.
And they used to give away a lot of pizzas until they realized that the drivers were running people over. To get under the wire.
We saw that
it became a little bit.
We saw that in the Hardee's down here in South Carolina, one of the small towns that's a neighbor to us. We went into Hardee's and they had a DoorDash guy came in and brought food. I thought that was funny.
We used to bring Chinese food to.
It was a DoorDash. He brought food to the workers.
We would bring Chinese food to people who worked at McDonald's all the time, and McDonald's to the Chinese restaurants.
Right.
What's up, TJ?
I gotta go, guys. I got rehearsal to get to.
Thank you for being here.
Wait, Mark, where do you?
All right, Mark. Be safe.
Piano, don't you? Mark,
be safe, Mark.
No, I play guitar. I'm a guitarist.
Guitar?
Anything
Okay.
string
Alright.
instruments.
I
anything
think I
string.
saw your stream.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know how.
Be safe.
So, yeah.
It's so
Be
funny
safe out there,
because
Mark.
we're not allowed to message each other, and yet, the algorithm is connecting us.
I can message you.
Yeah,
now,
what's up with that?
that?
You're the only one. You and Bruno. Thank you for patience for pennies, and Giorgio. Thank you. I really do appreciate your well wishes. I'm very happy about being part of the ADT team.
Ted is our brother.
I only hope that I can fill the shoes of these great people that have come before me.
Oh my God, Ted, it's not an Academy Award, dude.
Oh, shit.
You want to play me off?
Poor Ted.
I'm
Poor
just waiting
Ted.
for you to
Start
hold
playing
it
the
up.
music.
I'm just waiting for you to hold the award.
Maybe I should go Marlon Brando and bring a protester on with me.
TJ, I love the background, dude.
all right.
How you do
I had to
today?
cheer myself up.
What is that? I love that. It looks like you're an outer space.
Oh, I used to hate it when the
Oh,
little
Wait a
Galaxian.
minute.
spaceship would take
That's
your
Pac-Man, ain't it?
thing away.
Oh, is that Gallagher?
Oh,
That's
you wanted to
Gallagher!
take the ship. Gallagher, you wanted to take the
Yeah,
ship.
Galax-
All right.
Galaxic, isn't it?
Yes, he is
Galaxic?
getting captured.
Galaxian's
He's
a
getting
knockoff. It's
captured.
Gallagher.
Dip-a-da-da-da.
Oh, Gallagher.
Oh, what would happen when you get?
Wow.
Oh, you got multiplied.
Yeah.
That's right.
When it took your ship, you shoot it back,
Yeah.
and you get two ships. So 2 guns.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you cannot be, especially on the challenging stage. Oh my God, there's no way.
You know what?
Stand a chance in hell with the double ship.
That was just an innovative game design that set the standard. Now you've got all sorts of games that try to do the same thing. You got
Yeah, got copied
Yeah.
hundreds of times.
Yeah, and they don't quite hit the mark. I'll be honest with you.
Nope.
I will take Gallagher over that new shit any day. I mean,
There's something about him.
Yeah. Dude, I can hear the I can hear
Oh.
the damn music in my
when the
head.
things would come in from the side. What was that all about? Man, oh man.
Yep, the bees.
Oh my God.
Would you say the ones on the side?
Yeah, you'd have
Bees that
things
come in
flying
the
in.
challenge stage.
Yeah, I love them. What about how is it that you can go all the way over to the right when those little markers are there and you can't get hit by a missile? Have you noticed that? It's like if you get all the way over to the right, they go through you.
Oh,
I don't know. There's probably knockoffs.
It might have
or
been a
something.
glitchy game or
Game
something,
hack.
but I would
Yeah.
go all the way over to the right when it would have those little white arrows at the bottom. And if I was all the way stuck in the corner, I swear every now and then if I got bombarded, it would get me. But missiles would go through me. It was like a cheat code. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, Gallagher's the shit. It always was, always will be.
Gallagher and Pac-Man were probably the 2 most popular of that era ever.
Yes.
They both got copied hundreds of times. As you heard, people said Galaxian and Gammon and
I used to
and
like
remember
that.
when they made it a tabletop game? You'd go to a bar and just sit there and drink beer and go.
Yeah, I built a couple tabletops out of them. Yeah.
Right
We've
on.
got one in one of the Chinese restaurants here. I've never seen one before.
How much
that.
do your games go for?
It depends on what kind of work I got to put into them, but quick answer is between 12 and 1500.
That's a buying signal, TJ. Take it, run with it. He's got money.
Well, my son might be moving into a house.
Wait a minute, 2,503. No.
He has a lot of
My
them.
son might be moving into a house, and it's going to be a bachelor pad, even though he's married. He's got like 3 or 4 friends that are single, and they're all just going to and this is kind of, everybody says, the millennials, they can't afford homes. Well, they can organize. They can, if they're all professionals, they can share the benefits of owning a large home. But he's basically making it into a bachelor pad, and I think that would be so cool to throw. Instead of having a living room, have a game room.
I'm leaving it open for you to close.
They're popular. Yeah, I got you,
I'm
Don.
not saying anything.
They're popular. Yeah.
Dawn, I got your shirt on.
That was my problem. I'm the engineer. I'm the mechanic. I'm not the salesman. So I need somebody to like jack up the price for me because like.
Because you know my ass is blind. Hold on.
You need
I
like
try
the
to pick
same
them up for
jobs.
like 3 to
You're the
500. I
Wozniak.
spend
Oh,
right. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I need a job.
with the mock turtleneck.
Yeah.
Hey, those Ravens are
Yeah,
a
baby.
great team.
that's my mouse
Without a
pad.
doubt.
Yes.
They're not
Huh?
as good as the Niners, but they're a good team this year.
Oh yeah.
Well, I haven't really been watching because honestly, after that first season when Lamar Jackson kicked ass and then just kind of never really lived back up to it, I don't know. I just haven't really been watching.
This is
But
the
I'm
year. Yeah, this
Is
is the
he
year to
back?
fall in love with them. Yeah, they're
Okay.
suggesting that could be the number one team in the NFL. I mean, there's some that think that.
Oh, great. I
Harbaugh's a
start
great
watching now
coach.
and Super Bowl's around the corner. Okay.
Yeah,
But I will
you've
still
been
pick up where I
quietly
left.
racking up some wins. Yeah, and
Okay.
everybody else is falling apart. I mean,
That's the perfect time to excel.
yeah, exactly. You peak at the right time, right?
Yeah. NFL Network. I'll go watch, get that back and go watch all the stuff I missed. Get
There you
pumped
go.
up. Thanks for the tip. I'd rather have money, but you know.
Right. I'd rather have money than time. Is that what you said?
Guys, let's do another commercial. What are we always trading in the pre-market?
Setups.
Chaos.
No. This. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has hot stock picks like American Dream Trading. And we trade them with a millionaire every single morning who made $3 million off of those same very hot stock picks. So if you don't know, now you know. You need to get in the pre-market. Get your asses up, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, we are trading, and chances are he's probably made $1,000 before you've even woken up. Get in the pre-market and learn how to trade stocks the right way. American Dream Trading, baby.
American Dream Trading. We should have like a Casey Kasem. American Dream Trading hot stock pick of the day.
How you trading today,
TJ writes in, dear coach, I'm a big fan of the show, and I just thought I'd write in with a special request.
I'm writing in not Soxel yesterday and today.
We had a Casey Kasem in the Zoom chat the other day. Somebody was named, I think, Casey Kasem. That's pretty cool.
Remember, you had a really attractive wife, and Saturday Night Live did a skit. I'm Casey Kasem. Keep your feet on the ground and keep your hands off my wife.
I remember that. Oh my god.
So wait, we got some. We got some, oh, we ain't got nobody else in here. It just seems like everybody all close together for some reason. TJ, how you trade today?
How did you do today, TJ? My bad. I didn't even ask. How'd you do today, man?
Oh, I got wrecked today. I let myself. Let me be clear. I let myself get wrecked today. I was up real good on the AMD shoot this morning, and then I got in a channel trade and I lost it, and then I moved my shares down to like 10 shares. Just to kind of get my groove back, and I was nailing it. I mean, nailing it to the penny. Short, long, short, long, short, short, long, short, long, nailing it. So then I went back up. Then I went back up to 100 shares, and boom, it went opposite.
Oh no!
And I said, okay, back off. 10 shares, 2 shares.
Yeah.
And I was nailing it. And I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? I was like, I couldn't go wrong with 10 shares.
You sound like Matthew this morning. He said every time he goes big, it screws up on him. When he keeps a position size small, he sails right through. He can scalp his ass off.
And I don't think it was any mechanic, anything. I think I just was off. I think I was off and I got cocky.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
a big
okay,
move
got it
up,
back
though.
up.
That's why.
It is because it
That's a
can't be a
big move up.
coincidence that it happened to you and Matthew, that when
You
you
went-
went bigger, something in your psyche or something is happening there that's causing you to not do as well. Because not
Well, yeah, but no, those,
You went from
those are
one to
normal.
you
I
went
mean,
from 1 to 10, TJ. Try
no,
1
no,
to
I went
2.
from 500
And I know
to
you
10
went from 10
to
to 100.
100.
Yes. So that's
No,
like
I
going
dropped.
from
No,
1 to 10.
the last 3 months,
Yeah.
I've been
Ease
50
it up.
days green, 3 days red,
okay.
off of
Killing it.
500 to 1,000 shares of Soxel.
Right.
Killing it.
I went down to 100 shares and I started wrecking myself.
That's what I'm
Oh.
saying.
And
Instead
then I
of
went down to 10 and I wrecked myself, and then I was perfect. So I went back up to 100 incrementally, trying to ease back into it, and it just, so it wasn't changing the amount. It was just I tried to be smart and back off,
Right.
and I was doing great. And I said, okay, I got my rhythm back, and then I stepped back into my normal beat, and it just didn't. I never got it back today. It was just, so I just, you know what? Let me step away.
Yeah. You know what?
Let me just step away.
Yep, that was the best thing you could have
regroup,
done.
let it. So
Sure.
I got wrecked and I walked away from it.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the day, when we were playing with AMD a little bit, I got it back, and I was, but that's only a $10 move. You know, even 100 shares was just a $10 move. So I didn't come anywhere near to breaking even after that. So,
It's
but
all
I
good.
felt better. I got my groove back.
Write it off, brother.
And I'll start over fresh tomorrow. Wrote down, journaled it.
Write it off,
Don't know
and
exactly
then
what
let it go.
happened.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
a
it can't
fresh
say
Survive
new
to
day.
fight another day.
Yep.
Yeah, start over tomorrow.
Fresh new
So,
day.
you know.
Forget all about it until
Yep.
you need to pull that journal day back out again. Forget all about it. It never happened. Keep moving forward, and you're the same person that you were when you were killing it, because you decide that. That's up to you.
Yeah.
You can either believe the lie, which is, oh my God, things are different, or no, I'm the hell same kick-ass trader I was a couple days ago. Boom. You believe in what you believe. So tell yourself what you want and make that happen.
And TJ,
I don't like to blame things, but it felt like you know how paper trade is like a few seconds behind
Yep.
or something.
Yeah.
It felt like that. I felt like all the indications are good. The lines are here, the candles are here, the volume is here. I clicked buy, and it went the other way. And they're like, wait a
It
minute.
went to shit.
It's all good.
Like,
Everybody's entitled to an off day, baby. You good.
yeah. That's all it is.
Yep.
So either,
Did you use the 2-minute ED?
Actually today I did. That's when I regrouped. So I was scalping in the morning, and when I lost a
Right.
little bit, I saw a couple of EWOs, and I got into those with shares. I didn't get into them with contracts, and those did okay, but they were little short-lived ones.
Right.
And then I went back to scalping after that, and like I said, as long as I was scalping 10 or 15 shares, I was doing awesome. So I just need to stick with that for a while, and then as soon as I went up, but it's not. Yeah, it was just.
what you want me to tell you what's happening?
Yeah.
You ain't changing nothing. The trend is changing. Right?
Could be. It was choppy as hell today. Yeah.
Could be. It is. The trend is
It was
changing.
wiki.
Right? So the
Yeah,
trend
it was-
goes up, then it goes sideways, then it goes down. But it ain't gonna just stop giving good days all of a sudden. Once they get up there on the top, it's gonna be wide up days, and then then up in the morning, and then so the trend is always changing, right? So you just got to keep on changing with it. It just went up for how many days, and then to top it off, we had a good FOMC or whatever it was. Just sent it all the way up, So now the trend is changing, right? So we starting to go into a sideways market, but it ain't gonna just be straight sideways.
Well, it was really wiki. Yeah, it was really.
It's gonna have some
more
really burst, and then just like it did today.
So to answer Mustang over there, I don't know if I quite understand you, Mustang, but I actually short stocks. So if I see an opportunity to just short, yeah, I short it. But I don't know what you mean about 30 cents at a time.
Mustang Chris, what's going on? Is it our breath? What's happening? Why you don't come to the panel anymore?
Wow.
Come on, man. Christina.
Hi. Can you hear
Hi.
me? You can't see
Yes,
me,
we
can
can. No, we can't. Why?
no, we can't.
you? I don't know.
We
I'm trying to
haven't
fix
heard
my camera.
you. Yeah, we
Oh.
can't hear you.
Sorry. You can hear me though.
No, I can't see you.
But you can hear me though.
I can hear you. You can't hear me.
You can't hear me though.
You can hear me.
But you don't hear me though.
You don't hear nothing. Forget about it.
I'll tell you what.
What?
How about we hear
Forget
Coach
about
talk about EWO entry training? How about we hear that?
That's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
That is today's video, one of today's videos that Carter put out. Shout out to Carter. He is the best videographer on YouTube. That boy puts out more videos, and I don't mean to call him a boy, but I'm telling you, that's my boy. Carter puts out more content than anybody on YouTube. Come on, our channel almost has 2,000 videos. Let's take a look at today's. Come on, Button. Don't make me look stupid.
Really, really, really choppy. So, okay, let's look at this one at the open. So it came up. It did not have a 2-minute EWO. You can see it was already falling off. I don't know if you would have got in here. Let's say you do. Let's say you do. So you got in somewhere in here. Guess what? This is VWAP. And as soon as it broke VWAP, which was right here, and it held to the upside, you get out. This one you got in, looks like this candle. And you got paid. Barely, but you did. Comes back, VWAP. We definitely don't want to be in it on the break. Let's say you get in here. I mean, do you see how it's all really squirrely, but that's okay. We trade the trades, right? Now, you guys know I don't like anything around VWAP, and we'll discuss that in a minute. But I'm just saying, if you were just flat out, I'm trading the trades, I don't care, and it breaks there, no bueno again. Then you get in this little one, you make a little bit of money, it pulls back. You get in this one, you make a little bit of money, and it goes and it pulls back and it's flat, and then there's your payday.
I just take them all. No, this is a valid Evo. I'm in there. I'm telling you. That works for me. I do.
Who was that, Ralph?
I said, I just take them all. I just take them all. As long as it's a valid Evo, like it meet all the criteria.
Yeah.
I'm taking every one.
Mustang Chris.
Most of the time, I'm already in whenever it comes.
Ride, Chris, ride.
Oh, look at Santa Baby over there.
I had to do it, Dawn. I had to do it.
Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. That's really cute.
Out of uniform.
I had to do it because you were bumming, and I feel bad now because I didn't mean to do it to be mean. I was just being funny. I feel bad.
There you go.
Everybody's got Santa hats. If you don't have a Santa hat, get a Santa hat. Let's all wear Santa hats up until like Christmas.
It's too big.
I got a Raven.
You're getting a Santa hat. You're getting a Santa hat.
You're getting a Santa hat.
I've got a Raven Santa hat. I gotta go find it. You know what? You guys are gonna make me go now and go find my Raven Santa hat.
I don't know if I got a Santa hat or not.
The Raven Santa hat.
I've got a
Mine
Raven
is so old.
Santa hat.
I've had this for like 20 years.
I got one too.
Raven
Christina
Santa hat.
had a really nice one that was velvet, and it looked like it was out of a movie. And one of my kids put it in the wash until they ruined it.
Oh.
You know where mine is? Huh? My Raven Santa.
Uh-oh, I heard that.
That's so Raven.
That's so Raven. I used to like that show. I watch it with my kids.
You traded today, Christine.
I did okay. Freaking Robin Hood screwed me over. I was doing great. I was in on that 2-minute with Spy. First thing this morning. Like pre-market. I wasn't going to trade pre-market at all.
Ralph. It is.
It ain't the broker.
I was not going to trade pre-market. And then the Spy one came out.
I got in here and I heard Ted tell y'all what the problem was. So we're just going to leave it at that. Ted told you what the problem was.
What was the problem?
In that instance, it was wrong. In that instance, it was glitching.
All right,
what are you talking about? Oh, with yours?
Well, that was this afternoon.
You do realize that as you get to the end, there's less demand, right?
Guys, how many
mine sold right away.
Listen, I would buy that if I was somebody who didn't know what the hell was going on. Okay. And Robinhood never glitched before. It did it all day long. It
did it twice to me.
Yeah,
Robinhood. Yeah, I had a stop
it did it twice to me too.
Didn't even reach that price, and it stopped me out. And I'm like, it wasn't even down there. It was way up. I don't understand what happened. It pissed me off. Because then I was already up like $100 and something. So now I didn't realize it for a few minutes. And then I was like, what the hell? And I had to go and buy back in. And at that point, I just didn't know what to do. And it was a mess.
Yeah, I'm just saying, guys, Robinhood had a glitchy day. Robinhood had
I lost money because of Robinhood.
For you guys.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, it was.
Anybody that's been in that situation, it's not.
Because I hear people go through Webull all the time with that, and I'm like, thank God I don't use that right now.
Right?
Because Robinhood had a very off day.
Yeah.
I don't like to blame tools, but Webull was glitchy today.
Yeah.
Well, Webull wasn't showing it wasn't showing our positions today.
Yeah. In the morning you couldn't even see your position.
I thought I didn't know how to use it. I thought it was me.
Yeah, they came and messaged. I lost money on one of them pre-market stocks because I bought it and it actually shot up. I was like $40 in the green, but I couldn't sell it because I couldn't get the position.
Yeah.
I went to my phone, it was blank. I messaged them and they're like, oh yeah, we're working on it. I'm like, well, can you work on giving me my $40 back?
Right.
By that time,
They won't do that. And Don will tell you, there were just no buyers at that time. That's what they'll say, which is a lie.
No, it wasn't. I couldn't even sell it because I couldn't.
No, I mean,
click on
Dawn,
nothing.
that's what they'll tell Dawn for her.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bitch about it because I know it was a glitch. Because even for Robinhood, every attempt to get out of the trade, literally from morning till close, it kept going into place. It wouldn't do anything. So that's even unprecedented for them. That's never happened to me before.
So
I've been using
did you try on a mobile device?
Yeah,
that's all I trade on.
Okay, did you try on a Coach teaches to have a backup, right?
Yeah.
I rebooted. I blew the cache. I went to another computer. I went to a phone.
Yeah. No, I took
a snapshot of my phone.
I took
a snapshot of my phone with a blank screen, just for proof.
Guys, I think we should accept that these platforms have their issues. And,
they do.
Yeah,
you get what you pay for.
What I want to move away from though is we have to kind of play in the restrictions and the constraints that we have. And if we can get to the point where, and this is, I mean, this is something that I've really tried to do for myself is it's on me, right? And I don't know if I would do scalping on Webull sometimes because Webull they're so bad about the fills that a second or two, TJ, you're out of some serious money. And Webull has
don't take long.
You were listening on AMD. You knew when I was clicking the button, and it still filled like 3 cents below and 3 cents on 100 shares.
And I would suggest that maybe I've had really better luck with fills on Fidelity, and I don't know if it's because they have muscle or something.
They probably got a stop loss order. They got to stop it. If it says stop loss,
they have stop losses. Yeah, they have stop losses on options.
Right. So if it says loss behind it.
What I'm saying is that when we encounter these issues, if it happens repeatedly, we need to find alternatives, whether that's another platform or how we trade. We need to accept that those systems are flawed, and we need to kind of own that, right?
Right.
I agree. I do agree. You can take that in the consideration.
Well, and that's what trading in the zone teaches, right? They say that to get really mentally tough when you're trading, don't give yourself those outs. Don't blame it on the market because we are the market. Right? Other traders, you're competing. I think Bruno says it all the time. We're competing for money. So get out of that mindset. I think it's healthier to have the mindset, okay, what can I do to adjust? What can I do to and if you're always doing that, then the hiccups, they're not going to go away, but maybe we anticipate them better is what I'm yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah, I don't blame
I get it.
I agree.
Like TJ, maybe you won't be in and out as much, right? Maybe the right thing to do is to stay in a little bit longer and not get into the moment of trading in and out because that can make you crazy.
Yeah.
Or like the coach says, you buy more contracts so you can shred them.
No, he's not.
As you're going on.
He's not doing the contracts. He's doing shares.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, whatever the answer is, I don't know what I'm not here to give you what the answer is. What I'm saying is what, and that's the journal too, right? What can we do to adjust so that thing doesn't trip us up in the future? And I don't know if the answer is nothing.
I was more noting like Christine and Dawn had trouble today, and it was, I don't like to blame tools. Mm-hmm. I agree with you, Ted, 100% that I got in the car, I got on the motorcycle, I got on the horse, I got kicked in the teeth. I understand that. But there's a level that you can expect, and when that expectation is broken,
it's frustrating. Yeah,
and you're relying on it.
That gets frustrating.
Yeah,
it takes you a while to get your rhythm back because you're like, wait a minute, why didn't that feel happen?
Yeah, the first attempted 10 times to get out of the trade, I'm like, okay, it's glitching. This is what I get, what I pay for. But all day, come on, you know what I mean? So yeah,
stop trading though if it wasn't all day though.
And that's probably what I should have done.
I'll say, Ted,
I was already in the damn trade. That was the problem.
More often than not, if I'm totally honest, and I think the journal does help point this out, if I'm totally honest, I'm glitching a lot more than the system is.
I was actually having a really good ass day, and the thing was, I was making money. I just didn't want to, I actually was trying to shave at the top. So I was doing everything right. And Robinhood picked today to say, no, you're going to stay in this trade and we're going to take some of that from you. That's what it was like.
They got like a little chat thing. They respond to that real fast. They look at a chat thing on Robinhood. I've never done it.
Yeah,
they respond to that real fast. I don't think you can call Robinhood. I don't know. I ain't never called them. Anytime I have a problem with Robinhood, I go to that.
I did change my pattern.
But even though they obviously didn't do that, they don't know when it's glitching on any one person or groups of people. Maybe if there was a issue going, because Christina experienced it as well. So maybe there was a Robinhood wide issue that I was unaware of. So
Don, just for the sake of, and I understand that
for servicing the system,
a glitch with Robinhood. Okay, don't get me wrong, but the learning that I have out of this is I don't know what is the absolute latest that I should be trading a same day, and what are the things that I need to watch out. And if you ask that question of Coach, or one of us asked that question of Coach, that would be informative for a lot of us, because we always say, hey, don't trade after lunch in the same day because it gets a little hairy.
Okay, so let me paint this picture for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had been in the 2-minute EWO since 9:30 that morning. I couldn't get out of it to even do a trade in the afternoon. I'm still in the same freaking trade from the morning is what I'm telling you. Yeah. I was stuck. You know what I mean? So I tried to actually get out of it. I started trying to get out of it at the top when it was like, what, 10:30? I'm like, shit, 250, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't aware of it until like when it was doing that double hump.
I'm like, let's go ahead and take the profit and get out. And it would not let me do it.
It was an hour left to go. And I remember you asking Christina.
That's how long it took me to get out of my last two.
That was a long time.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. All day long. I finally managed to get out of the first three, but all day long, I'm like, it wouldn't take me out of the five. I had
and that trade was a struggle.
I tried to get out of all of them, and I'm like, okay, that's enough profit for me for today. I know it's got to be at a ceiling. I'm gonna go ahead and take the money. I'm not shaving. I'm getting it wouldn't do it. So I'm like, okay. Maybe I should go ahead and shave. So let's 3. It wouldn't do it. 2 wouldn't do it. 1. Robinhood has never gone into place that many times back to back to back. So I knew at that point it was glitching. So I totally deleted the app, went back into it, and it proved to be a glitch because it actually took the 3 off this time. So I'm like, okay, there we go. We're back. So I'm going. Here comes 12:30, 1 o'clock. Okay, that's good. I'm still up about $100. Let's go ahead and get rid of at least one more or the other two. Back to the same shit. And it took me literally until 3:15 to get rid of 2 freaking contracts. And in the middle of all of that, they went negative $20. It went negative to. I'm like, oh hell no. Now you guys are taking money out of. I was at least up. You guys are taking money out of my pocket now by not letting me out of this freaking trade. But it actually went back up. So no harm, no foul. I didn't lose money on it. I didn't make as much as I wanted to, but yeah, it was. I give them that. They don't ever do that. I've never had that happen to that magnitude. So they're allowed a day. It's free. What do you want? You know,
Hey, no, hey.
all day.
Has anybody ever talked to their help? The people can't talk to.
I have never talked to them. I've never
talked to them twice a week, Christina.
What?
I talk to them 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I send messages. They don't respond. The last time I was in a trade and I had a problem, I couldn't get in my account.
Yeah, and, Ted, to your point, I'm like, damn it, this is SPY. It's the afternoon. I want to be out of this trade, please. I was trying, dude, to get the hell out of there. I was already in it. I didn't enter it.
And you're saying you can even get out by doing market.
No.
No.
I was like, okay, forget the limit sell. Let's just get the hell out. It wouldn't do anything. So yeah, it was.
They might have been upgrading their system.
They had to be, because they never do that. I've had it happen once.
They ought to do that off market hours,
and it'll come out. Not every single time I try to get out.
Well, that must have been frustrating.
Yeah, it was.
Right. There you go.
But
I don't know how
still made money, so I'm happy.
How do I?
Yeah, man. TJ, you've been going through some issues for a while, though, dude. With Weeble.
TJ's
I just dropped it in the membership lounge. I just dropped a picture in the membership lounge. That's what I'm talking about. That kind of thing, you can't deal with it. I don't know how to put it up on the screen.
They know TJ.
I go over there on my phone.
Well, I mean, it's on a different computer. I don't have it. I can put it in Discord. You see what I'm saying, though? My position was gone.
You put it in the
and I had a target and a stop.
Oh, that was Weeble, right?
All positions put that
today. Yeah.
You know what? I think I've encountered that on Weeble before.
And it's like, and it never went out, and it fell way below my stock after that. So here I am messaging them. I've got 500 shares times $19.71
oh my God.
On the line, and they're messaging me back like, well, there's nothing wrong with our system. And I took a snapshot and sent it to them, and they said, oh, well, we're sorry. We're looking into it. Can you what time was it? So it's things like that.
And you're in a hurry, too. You're trading. You're in a hurry. And they're like, so let me get this right. You want to da-da-da. Shut up. You heard it. Don't repeat back to me. Stuff like that. They take a long time.
And TJ, you rebooted and it still was like that?
Yeah, I rebooted. I cleared the cache. I changed computers, and then I went to a phone. And I got the same kind of picture on my phone where it's just blank.
That's frustrating.
So there was something wrong in the system, and I had shares open, and I lost money there on that trade.
Wow,
I don't
crazy,
expect them to give it back. I risked it.
That is.
I put it on the table, but it's the kind of thing that you definitely hope that they work towards a better solution.
Sounds like Weeble's your new boyfriend, the way you've been getting it lately from them.
No grease.
The way you've been getting it?
No dinner, nothing.
Let's just say the straddle is not what they've been teaching.
Yeah, right.
Josh Lee, this picture is guitar, man.
Do you like call up
Josh
and say,
Lee rock.
hey, where's my kiss?
Right?
Right.
I'm gonna kiss first. How about some dinner?
It sure got screwed.
Shout out to Josh Lee with the awesome guitar in the membership lounge. That is awesome. Nice. I love that color. Right over top of TJ.
How about Mustang Chris?
Wow.
How about Mustang Chris? How do you do today?
I didn't trade today. I haven't traded in a while. I've just been watching the charts.
All right.
How have you been, my friend?
I've been just sitting back and watching everything. Kind of like what Jimmy said he did, where he just watched the chart.
Waited in news.
I think he said he said it for 5 weeks. I've been doing it for 2 months now.
That's
just trying to find every little thing I can. I'm like knowing when it's going to pop before it does it, so I got time to get things ready, or when the trend is over but it hasn't decided that it's over, that kind of thing. Like it's going down and it's going to start going back up in probably a half an hour, that kind of thing. It's going to.
You're not trading at all. You're just watching.
Channel back and forth for a while, but I've just been kind of seeing patterns And like I watched Apple do the exact same thing like 3 times in 1 week. But once it was puts and the other 2 times it was calls. But if you like laid them over each other, it was the exact same thing for almost the whole day.
Look at you. You are getting
and then
it.
watching like the 2-minute EWOs and like how some people say that, and I've said that like as soon as I bought in, it pulled back on me, and was like, well, why? What happened there to make it do that? And I've been finding all those things, and it's pretty interesting.
You're doing the smart thing, man. You are doing it. Every time I get weird and I'm messing up, I think of Jimmy and Brady saying they pulled back and they just read the candlestick book, studied and watched videos, and just
I am
listened
preserving
to
my capital by not trading until I know what I'm doing.
Has anybody heard of the term tragedy of the commons?
Have not.
I have heard the phrase, but you're going to tell me what it is anyway.
Okay, tragedy of the commons was the idea that back in agrarian England, you quickly learned that once you farmed an acre of land and you kept on farming it, you would lose some of the fertility and actually you wouldn't be able to grow and get as good a yield. You had to rotate crops.
And that's why they sometimes skip a year too.
And I think what we need to be careful for, we can go to that same fishing hole all the time and expect it to yield the same amount of fish, or we need to move around, right? We need to find, and that's what I was kind of setting the stage. There are going to be some options out there for us beyond just the same fishing hole that we're all going to. And when everybody goes to the same fishing hole, like Apple, what happes? It's all chop, right?
Why is trading stock on the stocks?
Yeah, coach is famous for teaching us to buy and hold. Well, let's just presume there's another coach in an alternate universe that's teaching the same thing, and then at various points there's a whole bunch of people saying, "Oh, well, I'm getting out," and it just creates this chop. So you have to find, I think, those conditions. I mean, if you're honest, people are doing call outs, and I'm not a big believer in just jumping to a call out. But if you see a call out where things are just kind of methodically moving up, isn't that better than the Apple situation? We need to get better at identifying those stocks that are not, and I don't know what the answer is, but I'm just throwing it out there, that are not choppy. Because like Tina Turner, we can, we're not going to expect Ike to change. Ike is going to treat us a certain way, and if we know that it's Ike, and today Ike's in that mood, let's just stay away from Ike. And I think from the standpoint, when you're in a stock that's punishing you, like some of these stocks can do when they're on a bad day, and especially when there's not a lot of momentum associated with them. Coach is famous for saying stay away, right? Mm-hmm. Listen to coaches' call outs and find
it's
those
so
stocks.
hard though. It's hard.
It is.
Oh, it ain't.
Yeah.
You just go somewhere where
very easy.
I tell you what, he's the reason I got into SPY today. He's the reason I got into SPY today, because I was not going to get into SPY. SPY has beat me up. I've done well with it, and it's beat me up. So if I have my choice, I'm going to go with Apple because it's a safer bet. But when he called that out at the 5th time, I'm like, okay, all right, coach, let me go look at it, because it's still going up.
Today. I was staying away from pre-market until then.
And I went and I took a look at it, and then everything was lining up. It was overview. Everything was there.
Coaches,
I'm like, okay.
His overview of SPY yesterday was was it this morning? My days blend together here in California. But when talking about the entry points,
but SPY.
Don't cherry pick, right?
5 times. I'm like,
hey,
okay.
I just got some news. Breaking news. Goolsby from the Fed can reconsider restriction if inflation continues to decrease. So they're going to reconsider it.
They do that every time, don't they?
They do.
If inflation continues to decrease. So here's a lot of times this becomes a news item But really, it's just some sort of press conference where a journalist asks a question. It's not like he's leading that
they want to push.
It's just they're pushing him for an
people
answer.
will see that.
An answer, and they make it a headline, but it's just some other comment that he made to a journalist. So we have to
people will see that, and everybody gets freaked out.
Yeah.
Go up again.
You got bikes hanging upside down? What's going on in there?
They're hanging up on the ceiling.
Oh, that's cool.
They're out of the way.
Oh, I love that.
I'm not riding them.
That's what I was about to ask. Do you ride them though? It seems like everybody that I know, they got the bike upside down like that on the rack. They don't.
No, mine's old. I don't ride it. I can't.
Seinfeld had his bike hanging up.
It's hard to breathe out here riding a bike.
He did.
Remember that? I always loved that. Seinfeld had his bike hanging up. I always love that. Guitars hanging off the wall, bikes hanging. I love that. That's a good space.
And Elaine had a closet. Elaine had a closet filled with sponges.
Oh, is he sponge worthy? He's sponge worthy. Are you master of your own domain?
Yeah.
I'm out, Kramer. I'm out.
Kramer's like out right away, right?
5 minutes after looking at the girl across the street, I'm out.
Nobody could enter a room like Kramer. Good God Almighty.
My God. My dad loved that.
That one scene where Jerry goes, "You mean there's nothing between us and you but Gabardine?" And Kramer goes, "That's right, Jerry, and I'm loving it." That was so great.
Wow.
Boris is asking what my key entry points are for stock. I listen to the sound of his voice.
He calls it.
I'm totally an EWO player. So if you follow Coach's rules, you know exactly where I am.
Yep, me too.
So I do find myself doing pre-market more, because I'm getting the experience that I feel like I can. Well, not pre-market, but yeah, the pre-market setups. So if it goes right away into pre-market, it doesn't matter if it's EWO or not. If it goes over pre-market, I feel confident in entering, especially if it goes decidedly over the pre-market settings. I've got to learn to do it the other way. See, everybody who's pointed out I've got a bias, right? I'm assuming above. I've got to get in the mindset that I should do that when it goes below, and that's my stretch goal.
Ted, when do you sleep now? Because you're up at 1 a.m. for you. 1 a.m., right? Because it's 2 a.m. for me. When do you sleep?
Yep.
Never!
I take naps. I take a lot more naps now.
Yeah. Do you go to bed though at night and get up at 1 a.m. or do you just stay up?
No, I'll take a nap. I'll check in at 1 o'clock. Sometimes I'll nap between 1 and opening. Mm-hmm. What about you?
Whenever I fall asleep. I stay up to be on at 2 a.m. I stay up.
Wait, did you just kick the screen?
So when I come on later than 2, it's because I slept.
Dawn, she just kicked the screen. She's sitting in a chair and she's got her foot up next to her computer screen.
Dawn does? I can't see.
No, you, Christina.
My foot's not up. I'm holding my phone and I'm sitting in the chair.
Your knees up in the air.
Yeah, my knees.
You just kicked the screen, didn't you? Okay.
No, that was my hand hit it. No.
Oh, okay.
Poof. No.
See her.
Damn, Ted is all around her knees.
No, it was so funny. Christina, help explain. Go to the tape because there's a point where you're talking and all of a sudden,
no, you can't win. You can't win. You were on her toes. Now you're around her knees. What's Ted?
Head, shoulders,
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Oh my God! Let's keep it back to stock.
Stop being messy. Stop being messy.
Roll that beautiful ADP footage.
Let's do it.
Look at that. First, you want to know the key entry points? Here you go.
Yes.
Now the cues yesterday. Now this one was obviously a monster, but it had some challenging areas. So let's break this one down on the 2-minute as well. So at the beginning, this is the one I kept calling out for cues to the downside. That was great. But right here, this is where I would have gotten out. right? I don't hang out in there when it breaks VWAP and holds. So I would
You
have been out
literally
right
just
there,
said that, Ted.
which is fine because I made, all of this money, right? So I'm okay with that. Then it started getting all squirrely in here, and it's staying around VWAP. We hate trading around VWAP. Okay, has to make a definitive move. So if you look in here, let's just do each one. So this was one beautiful trade. Let's say you tried to get in, nothing happened. You're still sitting in here, it's flat, it breaks VWAP and nothing happens. But then you get into this one, right? This is the money. And then it does the move all day. That's a huge payoff for the Qs, by the way. So again, if this chopped you up, if you lost any money, or if it did anything stupid, you made way more than what those would have done damage on this, right? So.
Yep.
And if you had traded each one of these, this would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, right? So you're still in your 1 to 5 trades.
1 to 5 trades a day.
And you still would have came out big time ahead if you let the runners run. If you keep getting stopped out, you didn't make any money. If you keep doing that, if you keep either getting stopped out, too tight of stops, or every time it makes a move against you, panic sell, you're not making any money doing this. It doesn't do you any good. You gotta stay in there. You gotta stay in there. You gotta stay in there. Apple pulls back, touches, pulls back. This is a tough trade too. Finally get in. It's already.
What the hell's going on? What is all that? What's going on?
Echo.
I don't hear an echo.
Gotta stay in there. Yeah. Okay, everybody's please. And the person who has an echo is the one.
It's got to be me.
That's
right?
It's Christina.
It is me, huh? Damn it.
It's Christina.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You're not echoing.
So you're not echoing either.
I'm muting.
Okay,
Christina.
Hold on, I gotta.
I'm echoing.
Mine does that until I turn off my YouTube. I get it completely off.
There you go.
Hello?
I close out my YouTube and just use the restream.
It ain't doing it anymore.
Yeah, it must be.
It's Christina.
Christina tapped it with her foot. She kicked it.
She kicked it.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment about Christina's knees or feet anymore.
A good job taking care of that, or taking advantage of that echo, though, Ted. With the
we've learned the system.
The Lou Gehrig speech.
Always the person that does an echo.
Right? You did that the last time we had an echo in here. That was really
Christina,
cool.
you have to leave, Christina. Why everybody leave whenever they echo?
Back. She's back.
Just turn it
She was
off.
offended that I was talking about her knees and toes.
What's that? Herding cats?
All right, you good? Okay. I guess maybe not.
Wow.
Something
FedEx
must be
tanked,
going on.
guys.
FedEx what?
FedEx tanked according to
the earnings?
Oh, I thought he said FedEx came. I was like, what? You get
Dude,
a package?
You know, it's so funny. If we can do a quick analysis on this, this is oftentimes people panic sell, and it's a huge
Go ahead,
buying.
put the screen up. I like to do this. I mean,
Anybody follow Pepsi today?
Oh no, how did they do?
I don't know. They had some kind of bad news that came out this morning. I didn't get a chance to check it.
Oh.
I figured that would have dragged Coke down too.
Hold on, let's see.
Sorry.
That's better. Yeah, that's better.
Well, I was on YouTube, so I had to go into it. I had to go on my Safari, go on another stream, and shut down YouTube.
There you go.
And then I had nothing. Nobody could see me. I couldn't see anybody, hear anybody, nothing. And then I had
You know who I blame?
Huh?
You know who I blame?
Who?
Robinhood. I think
Absolutely, fucking Robinhood.
I wasn't even expecting that one.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, well,
I was figuring he's gonna say me, but
it's always good to have a callback, right?
Sorry if I interrupted. Go ahead, whoever was talking. Sorry.
No, you're good.
There's another guitar in the lounge.
DJ Vinny, you've got a really cool Santa Claus-like beard, dude.
Thank you.
Fresh.
Yeah, DJ got a good beard.
I never really noticed that because now that you're got a wide screen on there, it's showing your whole face because normally you're like this.
Oh,
I'm like, that's so cool.
Let's take rocking.
Thank you.
I can't do it.
Thank you.
It all comes off after the first of the year.
I like
it all
the
comes
beard.
off after the first of the year. I
No
do it
shave
every year.
November,
Let it grow. I let it grow for no shave November.
Shave November.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the beard because it makes me look like I only have one chin.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. So it says FedEx Bears are so stupid 8 minutes ago. They missed earnings per share by a few percentage. Stock should not be down 10% when it trades at 16 PE. This sees 300 before it sees 200. So this
Tell them to look at Alibaba. Look what happened to them.
Anything can happen during the earnings, though. It might be right back up tomorrow. Huh? How many of y'all traded that went down and then came back up?
I'll wait till 1 o'clock tomorrow.
I lost my ass on their earnings. I lost a good chunk on Alibaba's earnings.
Alibaba.
I don't play earnings.
I had call options on it going into the earnings. Figured they'd have done great, and they did. And they had the dividend coming out, and went got my coffee, came back, and it was going. I was like, why? That made no sense.
So I can't.
And it's still down. It's still down in the 70s. I think it's $72 or something like that. It is. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, I can't confirm or deny shenanigans, but my feeling is that the trading into Baba, that there's some weird things going on. It just
is it following the cues?
It just behaves not like any other stock, and I wonder if there's, other people
market manipulation or something.
Say anything political, but
who used to say that?
I really do think that it's a weird stock in terms of its behavior.
Yeah,
and that's all I'm gonna say.
Is it following the cues?
I had bought the shares before, and I was like, I'm gonna play it into the earnings, and I was shocked. I was really shocked.
Yeah.
Christina, are you going into some type of dungeon or something?
No, I just came to my house. Here's my tree. See how bright it is?
I like that tree. Hold up. Go back to the tree. That's a banging ass tree, ain't it?
It's gonna be a happy Christmas.
Let's see the tree.
Bright, huh?
Hey,
dude, that is
that's
awesome.
a banging ass tree, ain't it?
It's too bright. But
hey, Christina, go to the tree and do this like they do in Charlie Brown.
No,
he's gonna take a picture. Let's everybody get a picture of Christina by the tree. Come on, Christina, do it.
No, look at this ornament. Check it out. Can you see it? And it shines Mickey Mouse on the floor.
Oh, that's nice.
Guess where I got that?
Where?
Yes.
Come on, you know where she got
it. I
didn't. Wait,
and these two.
Christina, I wasn't. Let me see Mickey Mouse on the floor.
All in the boxes, brand new. They're like $30 each, those things. And that Mickey Mouse one, I don't know how much that one is, but.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Let me see the Mickey Mouse one. I didn't see that.
I slept that. Yeah, go back to the tree. I got the whole screen on
That's
now.
a banging ass tree. It is.
Look at that.
Look.
That is
I got that tree. I bought that at Home Depot a couple years ago. But the one downstairs, I got down there at the garbage. I'll show you that one in a minute. But yeah, see, and these were at the garbage.
We need to get Christina one of those motion-free.
I know.
Arms.
And then there's Mickey Mouse.
Christina, didn't you say you broke your foot doing some outside decoration?
No. Broke my finger taking the dresser down the stairs.
No, you said your feet froze off or something like that.
Huh?
Something about your feet froze off with the snow.
Oh no, not mine.
To do the outside decoration.
So now I'm downstairs. Look at this tree I got at the garbage. All the lights came on it and everything.
Wait a minute, hold up. Another tree?
Yeah, I got this in the basement.
Yeah,
that
one
I got in the box down there at the garbage.
Yeah, friend, don't show us that one no more.
This this one's nice. I like this
No,
one.
no,
The lights
that
are
right
dimmer.
there ain't
It's not
banging.
as bright.
It's
Wait a
not
minute,
like
hold
the
up. I
other
got to get a
thing.
pic of that too. Go by the tree. Go back by the tree. Hold
That
up.
That one
lights
right
on.
there not hitting. I'm sorry. That one right there kind of sad.
That was not sad. That's nice.
Oh, it
It's
got
just not as
different
bright
leaves.
as
That's
the
what
other
it is.
one.
Okay. Yeah, all right. It's different. Okay, it's different. Yeah, it's
The other
different.
one has like so many thousands of little lights on it. This one, the nice dimmer lights. I like it better. The other
Sharp
one's too
buster.
bright.
What? No
I like this
ABT
one.
ornaments?
This one, no, and my hat should be in the mail
Hey,
today.
that other tree
Hat-
fly though.
what,
It's hard to come back from that.
weeks ago.
Bang.
Ralph so hard.
That's all I got.
I
I'm
know.
just saying. Okay, that's cute.
That's my little one.
Oh, look at what are you doing, Bella? Look what she's doing, laying her head on me. She just put her head right back. She don't care how I'm holding her. Come on, she don't care. She just leans back on
because
me.
you got the 25 ways, but you got a good Santa Claus beard going on.
You do. You do.
Santa Claus beard. I see it. Wow.
Yeah, you got a good Santa Claus beard going.
Ho ho ho.
Santa
Ho, ho,
Claus.
ho, ABT.
What,
All
Yeah.
right. I guess we're coasting to a stop, guys. I guess we're coasting to a stop.
Yep.
No, we aren't.
What do you mean? No, we're not.
Because I just saw
That's no real loud.
tree. I didn't realize it had all sorts of interesting ornaments on it.
What, my tree?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that been
Oh,
banging.
yeah.
Ain't gonna lie. Hey, you did that, friend.
Yeah, you
Huh?
did the damn thing there.
Yeah, you did that on that tree. That was a good job.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Ralph, you
Guys,
saw
don't
my
forget about two main links in the channel. The link to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Please go smash that if you are not a member of American Dream Trading, and make sure that you get signed up right away for the VIP membership. It includes all of the services, the hot stock picks, the monthly workshop classes, trading view indicators, and morning meetings with Coach himself. Very intimate setting where you'll learn a lot. And the other one is the tip jar. If you didn't give a tip tonight, that's completely understandable. But if you can give, donations are much appreciated. Anybody got anything they want to add? We are trying to get him to get that. We are only 900 to go. 900 to go.
Yeah, y'all need to subscribe. Y'all
What I want to know is
make up fake accounts and subscribe. Whatever you got to do it.
what I want to know is what were those ornaments that Christina had on her tree?
Ted is obsessed with the ornaments.
What about them?
Your ornaments.
What about them? Ted?
Ted likes your ornaments, Christine.
I'm glad, Robin. I'm glad.
Oh, Ted.
Ted, you can't talk.
I didn't realize you were such a fan.
I'm just so glad.
He likes your ornaments, Christina,
Guys,
among other things.
Use code Christmas.
Dawn, you have to look at my screen.
What did you do?
No, Dawn, don't get that. Come on, listen, Dawn. Back to the back.
Oh
to
my
Where's your
God.
screen?
Where are you? You're on there twice, aren't you?
Good, she's still.
Oh my
I'm
God.
glad because it's gonna start. That's gonna be real bad.
I didn't get it either. I thought I was still looking at you right
Oh,
now.
is that Robin Hood ornaments? Oh my God.
Oh my God! Come on.
And she just saw it.
That's not Robin Hood. That's just something else.
She just saw it.
Bruno, Ted's being interrupted.
I can't see how far. I can't see. I have to zoom way in. I can't
Man,
see.
what the fuck?
As I saw that, I'm like,
Nicole?
what the fuck is that? You're nice, Ted.
You trying to
Don was
close
like,
the show.
what is he
Good.
talking about the ornaments for?
Oh my God! And when
I
was
can't
trying
see
to push
anything.
it over their head. Trying to push it over their head.
Fucking Ted.
TJ, who was that? Is that TJ?
Oh my
Don,
God.
you helped set it up. You're like, yeah, go back to the tree. Go back to the tree. I was like, okay, great. I got a shot.
Oh my God. I love you guys.
All
I
right.
think
Every
you guys
night
been
I
up
get a good
to
laugh.
That's why he's like, no, we're not ready to go yet. What?
I'm stalling. I'm
You
like,
haven't laughed yet. You
That
haven't
cat
seen what I
I'm in
did.
Photoshop really quick.
How the hell did TJ steal Don's cat?
What?
Still doing
That
what?
that cat looked like Don's. Don't you? What's the cat name? Neo, the
Neo,
black
yeah.
and white cat.
Yeah.
Now TJ, pick up the
How
cat.
do you spell Neo? I'm sorry, Ralph.
Neo. like the
He's a
movie?
big boy.
He's huge. He's bigger than my cat.
He's
Holy
way
shit.
bigger than Don.
Oh, that's a
How much
big
does he
one.
weigh?
Oh,
They don't.
TJ, how much does he
I
weigh?
don't know.
I don't know, but I'm 6'4".
Dude, he looks like a cow.
That
I'm saying, what is that?
Jesus.
He's a
Wait,
panther.
I just
TJ.
saw the head at first. I ain't think, what the
You
hell?
just asked how much does he weigh? You said I don't know, but I'm 6'4".
Meaning he's
Yeah,
big. I
I
get
don't-
I'm
it.
just
I
saying.
Saying as
He's
far as
gorgeous.
That means he's big. You saw how long that cat was on his
He's
forearm?
huge. My cat's
Oh, okay.
13 pounds. I thought my cat was big.
I don't know. He's
Dude,
probably
you
15
guys have
pounds.
heard of
More
cat
than
dog?
that.
That was
Mine's
cat
13.
cow. He looks just like a cow with those eyes.
Moo!
What's he feeding him
That
over
cat
there?
don't meow. It moos.
Yeah.
For real.
Moo!
Yeah, where'd you find the cat?
That's a
At the dairy.
Awesome.
There.
What's his name, TJ?
At the dairy.
Again?
What's
Hey
his name?
TJ, do you ever go
What?
cat tipping?
No, they were actually him and his.
What you feed 'em,
I got
grass?
2 from the shelter, and they were actually they're actually a breed that's popular.
oh, I know what
and-
you're talking
and
about.
People try to breed them to sell
Maine
them,
Coon cat.
and then they
Yeah,
just
that's some
then
cats
they
that be at
discard
the
the ones
bodega.
without the right patches on them.
I think it's a Maine
So
Coon
I
cat.
tried to save a couple of the ones with the
They're
patches, with the
huge.
wrong patches. So
Mhm.
these are the ugly ones. They got the wrong
Yeah,
patches.
no, I think it's a
They got the
Maine
round
Coon cat.
patches.
That's what my last one was, and they're huge.
Yeah, they be at
Wow.
the they be in the
Yeah, he's
stores,
big.
like in liquor
Yeah.
Is there like
stores and
like
stuff.
a bin for the ugly ones?
The ones with a perfect saddle on their back are worth thousands of dollars.
Really?
Or the ones with a patch over their eye, like Petey.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah,
those-
like the
those
Little
are ones that are-
Rascals.
That are worth a fortune.
What
Wow.
about
Wow.
the ones
Yeah.
with others?
Okay, so I didn't hear the name. What's his
With
name
others.
again? I didn't hear his name.
Oh, that's Ollie.
Ollie?
Ollie?
Howie.
Cool.
Lucy's dog.
Ollie.
Ollie's
Lucy's
a
Ollie,
good
Ollie,
one.
oxen free. Is that what they say?
You
She's
said
tiny. If I
Lucy?
pick her up, you see the difference. I don't know where she's at.
Ah, you're a cat
Hiding.
person. That's cool. That's so cool.
She's hiding.
My son is too. My youngest son, he's a total
That-
cat person.
That's him meow. Oh, that's Ted ass. I thought that was a damn cat.
I'm like, that cat's loud. That cat sounds a lot like Ted.
I'm getting
Oh
too
my
sleepy.
God.
I'm too sleepy for this.
Meow,
Man.
meow.
Trying to make it. You see? All right, we gonna meow for the rest of the
All
night.
right, guys, that's enough meowing.
Right.
Put a saddle on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got a
that's a
saddle.
baby. That's a baby.
What do you
compared to
feed
the
it?
That's the baby
Side of
one.
beef?
This is the little one.
Yeah.
She's
The
tiny.
cats are bigger than my dog. Look at
Oh,
it.
that is a
Tiny.
little one.
She just don't want to be up here.
See my little dog?
Wow.
I can't show. I can't get the saddle.
Ow.
They look exactly
Wait a
Wait a
alike
minute,
though.
I don't know.
except for the
How
size.
much does he weigh? Christina? How tall are you?
She's about 14 inches. Ted.
But I'm about 5 feet tall, so you know,
You're only 5 foot,
it's just about 5
104.
foot with any shoe.
I
You're
haven't weighed him in a
104.
long time. He's 3
And
times
what?
her
I still
size.
didn't hear you.
I say 104.
104 pounds? Yeah, about that. Hmm.
Wow.
Wow, must have been
5
Chris.
maybe.
You could work at the carnival.
For real.
I got the face for it.
I mean, I could literally hold her in the palm of my hand. It's like,
How old am I? Tell me that one.
What's that?
How old am I?
29 again.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a real
You remember
smooth.
the
Like
joke?
that one.
Times 2.
I like that one.
You remember the jerk where the woman comes up to Navin and says, "How about I guess your weight?" He goes, "Well, that would be really interesting. I'm always guessing everybody else's weight." You know, yeah. Anyway,
Is that Elf?
he grabs him by the butt. Yeah, you got to see The Jerk. It's a great movie.
Oh, right. I forgot about the jerk. That is so.
Steve
I
Martin.
never watched it.
Yeah, Steve
Yeah.
Martin.
Somebody else was watching it and I walked away. I thought, you're an idiot.
I was
it was
born
probably a
a poor
boyfriend. I
black
was like, you're
child.
an idiot.
Yeah, I think it plays better for the male brain.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, guys, we had fun.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it on up, guys. Everybody, thank you so much for joining the panel. All of you guys, Mustang, DJ Vinny, Ted, Christina, Mark McSee is over there jamming. TJ, thank you so much for coming up here, buddy. Who
Bella.
am I missing? Am I missing somebody?
Robin,
Bella.
your sponsor.
And for all my truck drivers around the world.
Around the world. I love it.
Use code Christmas at checkout. For the,
Everybody down there in the chat, I love you guys. Thank you
Discount.
so
Yeah,
much.
don't forget to use the code Christmas.
Yes.
That's
If you want
Don't forget to
$250
use
off.
the code Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do what?
$250 off for that month. The code Christmas
Mhm.
on the website to get $250
At
off.
checkout.
And don't forget the VIP is only $2,500 for the entire year right now. Normally that's $5,000. So
That's
take
right.
advantage of that, guys.
Absolutely. Worth every
Use
penny.
your stop loss.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
the Robin Hood Christmas ornaments are BOGO. They're buy one get one.
Christina, yeah, do you want to tell us how we could get those excellent ornaments?
I think they're actually buy two get one, because that's how that works, you know.
Buy
How do you get one? How do you
buy
get
two
one?
get
You
one.
have to order them online, and the machine doesn't work.
Yeah.
But Miranda
And then you might get some
Arlo,
next year after you give your credit card.
Put the
Miranda
order in, it takes
Arlo.
your credit card, and then it spits out an error.
Can we please?
Farrah, Miguel Lara,
I'm
Steve,
done.
Scott Bennett, all of you guys down there, Brad James,
Diesel
Bubbles,
Dan.
Diesel Dan.
Diesel
Thank
Dan.
you guys so much for being here. You
Hey,
guys are amazing.
Did Bubbles really fall and break a leg or something?
Huh?
What?
I saw that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bubbles broke a leg?
I saw it earlier. I just saw it quick.
Is
That
she all right?
fell or something. She fell, and she said she wasn't even drinking, and she laughed about that. But she thinks she broke something.
Why
They've been
did you
drinking.
go
Oh
to
wow,
drinking?
Bubbles.
Is she all right though?
Bubbles, we hope you're feeling better.
hope that heals up real quick, Bubbles.
Did she really?
Wow.
though? I got it.
All right.
If
I
you
can't
did
even see the
fall, sign
comment.
your cast.
I'm nappy time.
Nappy time. Everybody have a good night.
All
Peace
right,
and
that's it.
blessing. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Good night.